go button. Okay. This is the part of the show that everybody can hear. Oh yeah, there's a stream preview.
I like to focus on something that stands out to me.
What?
Of course, I haven't done anything bad because I'm awesome. Everyone else has doomed the universe.
Are we not talking about the part where you went on a rampage around the upper city and destroyed, like, everything you could get your hands on? Not that you have hands.
And no one died, number one. And number two, I'm not done yet. So let's get that clear.
No one has died in this whole game.
Exactly.
You guys,
Untrue. Two people have died in this game.
That's untrue. Okay, alright, okay.
What happened to those people's souls?
Both of them were killed at my hand, though.
Insistent listening chaos is that putting together the artifact found deep inside of them was in fact not a bad thing.
It's a good thing.
I'm just
Was
saying,
it a bad thing?
It's totally possible Listening Chaos currently has the artifact of death or some such, and is literally the cause of all end.
Possible, but until it's confirmed, it is not. So, in the same way,
that was the burnt bacon's job.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it could be a horrible thing.
Well, change is death. Everyone knows that. And Vivelda has...
You guys have a peculiar relationship with change.
Mm-hmm. Well, everyone knows change is death.
There's a lot of weird changes in this in our reality.
Mm-hmm. And most of them have to do with Vivelda killing or destroying or breaking something.
Wow, harsh. You definitely
I think it's funny that I ended up with
broke
the
things.
I think it's funny that...
Absolutely.
Oh.
I think it's funny that what?
I think it's funny that Vivelda and myself ended up with artifacts that are in direct opposition to each other. Just as soon as we start getting along.
Makes sense.
That's one of the other things, like, they are inherently opposed, but only to a small degree. Their primary source of conflict is the fact that they've been used to counter each other's measures.
Okay, to settle this, I'm making a poll, viewers, I'm making a poll, as to who has caused the most trouble so far. You get 10 minutes. So you can go ahead and vote on that. You can also make additional votes based off using sparkles, because I'm okay with you rigging the poll.
Vote Fabian! I collapsed an entire dimension!
No, you're perfect. You don't even get to be on the poll.
I know it's on the poll either, which to me is perfect as well.
What?
I'm not on the poll either, which means I'm also perfect.
Well, I mean, you don't qualify.
Just saying, the only artifact with perfect in its name happens to be Gathriel's.
Which means that it's Gathriel's fault. Working from behind.
Gathriel
is 100%.
It was Gathriel all along. Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Working from behind the scenes to do chaos, of course, obviously.
I just thought it would be infinitely amusing if I made a poll that included 3 of the characters and 1 character who isn't even a PC anymore and just left Vivian up.
Yeah, I actually think it's Vivian's fault, honestly. Now that I think about it, not making a choice is the same thing as making a choice. So, considering that Fabian has not stopped me from going on rampages before, that means that indirectly it is Fabian's fault.
No one is capable of stopping you from going on rampages. I should know. I try all the time.
Or directly, however you want to put it.
Okay, just so everyone knows.
am ready when you lot are. We've been live for a bit.
Yeah, we
And
are
how long
live.
we wait for people to show up.
Okay, so the world.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Which is, the world, which is IRL, the one that our physical bodies reside in.
We call that
I refer-
analog.
I refer to that as reality prime. So
Most
I
people
would
call
say
that
reality
analog or meat space.
I
But-
think both of those are just me, but yes.
I'll accept reality prime.
Reality Prime sounds pretty fitting.
reality prime's where our bodies are and where the Earth is. So if you ever get lost, just follow the pull of gravity.
And find yourself back at Reality Prime. I see.
Are we talking about
Yeah.
in the game?
No, I mean in everything, in all the multiverses of our minds. Reality Prime refers to the
Yeah.
one that.
Drenda, you're like 3 metas behind.
Yep. I have no idea what we're talking about.
The thing you would call real life. That's
Okay.
Reality
Yes.
Prime.
Okay, yeah, uh-huh. Yes.
I need this to be defined because it's important for how I interact with all the realities of the world.
That's fair. Who's rolling?
And so, our characters are in a reality, but it's not Reality Prime.
Reality check is mixed success. Alright.
Can I make a common sense roll?
Okay, at -3.
Oof.
If there is one thing we all lack, it's common sense.
You should probably try and convince me to let you attach a stat to it. Before just accepting the flat -3.
What are we rolling for? Does someone want to talk about the actual game that we're in? Does
Well,
anyone
I'd call
want
that a wit
rolled
check.
a reality check, so I was
Not rolling reality.
compiling something to give in response to the reality check.
Okay, I'm rolling spirit, because sometimes the mind can be.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do we have to
Ooh.
roll at -3?
Yes, but now it's roll plus spirit at -3 for what was it? Common sense.
I'm not rolling. Okay, fine.
What do we expect to get from the common sense?
Something that works better.
Okay, I guess.
Mixed beat. That's appropriate.
I will now horribly mock you after you've made a bad decision as opposed to stopping you.
That's mean.
I got a 6.
That's just straight up a downbeat. Okay, Fibian gets a -1.
Do we get experience?
Yes, all 3 of these rolls are count and in canon, so Fibian gets 1 experience. And TG,
Captain?
in response to your reality check, I will re-summarize that you guys are in an observation room looking at the remains of the egg machine. Currently beyond the gold door, but not the blue frame that the gold door has.
Interesting.
At some point during your guys' interaction, the gold door has closed. Hopefully that won't be a problem, but you never know.
So we're inside the gold door.
Yes.
Where is the water that was flooding? Wasn't there water flooding this place?
There was and is water slowly dripping through cracks.
So what are those cracks from?
This is the largest room and therefore probably has the most pressure on it just by square volume.
Okay, so they're not like recent cracks.
No, these things are old.
Okay. So anyone want to recap what happened for our viewers? What happened last time?
We figured out that robotic boxes are not sentient.
Okay. Alright. You're not wrong.
It only took like 3 hours to come to that conclusion.
There were really comfy chairs.
We did find out that some of the robots are sentient, but that's because they've got a virus.
Oh.
There are, at the very least, 2 sets of programs, one of which is considered foreign by the other.
Interesting.
You guys also interacted with this virus in the dark room.
And may or may not have released it.
Yeah.
Also, on a side note, there is a very large invasion force of bad guys in the basement.
Yeah, are we
Is
just
there?
going to ignore them and pretend they're... Yeah, the thingies in the tubes. Nobody liked being there. Are the guys bad or are the tubes bad? I was not clear.
Good luck getting a straight answer. Moving on.
The guys in the tubes are human, so I have to suggest that humans destroying everything they touch is inherently bad.
Well, we don't know what humans are.
You guys can assume all you want about that place, but unless you ask someone who knows and or go back, you aren't going to get a straight answer from me. Ha ha ha.
Boo, hiss. Okay, so we're standing inside of this giant dome that is underwater and has been underwater for a long time. We don't know. The computer, which is named Gaggle, does not know, cannot calculate the amount of time that has passed. So, all in all, very promising. And, T.G. Gilden just climbed up the center pillar to grab the spiky thing and put it on his face because he lacks the self-preservation instincts God gave a turtle. Accurate?
I didn't put it on my face, it went into my chest.
That's so much better.
I gave myself acupuncture. It was quite therapeutic.
Agatha/Gathriel got 2 votes, and Listening Chaos got 1 vote. I got 0 votes, and Gelden got 0 votes. So...
See,
Hashtag not my fault.
Exactly, not my fault.
Hashtag definitely Gathriel's fault.
Exactly. They dipped out of guilt.
They left, and then they became evil.
Yeah.
That's what
We don't know that they're evil just yet.
It's so
No,
easy
but-
being evil.
I still love them. They're just evil.
Prejudiced.
Like a guy with a mustache, Yeah, he's still great. He's still evil.
You got really far away and a little bit echoey.
Oh, I said like a guy with a mustache. Sure, they're a nice person. They give you free candy and ice cream, but they're still evil. They know what the van is for.
Canon. It's canon. Gathriel isn't evil because she doesn't have a twirly mustache.
No. The
dang
mustache is on the inside, which is even more evil.
I don't think that's how mustaches work.
She
I'm
wears
pretty
an
sure
evil
that's called
mustache on her
nose hair.
soul.
Pretty sure nobody has hair on the inside. That's kind of gross.
No, that people have hair on the inside of their nose. It acts as a filtration system.
We check her finger.
We'll check
Also, there
her
are
finger.
medical diagnoses for things with for instance, like a hematoma is a tumor with hair and teeth.
Okay, we're not talking about that. We are gonna
I've
change the
decided
topic.
we're moving off the subject.
We're definitely moving as far off the subject as humanly possible.
What does this room smell like?
This room smells like sanitary solutions have been used on this room in large excess.
Are there
Clorox,
any
bleach, and
exits?
steel.
Yeah. Are there any exits from this room?
There is the closed golden door and the door that leads back into the egg chamber. You guys are in an in-between space that acts as an observatory.
What's in the egg chamber? Nothing now?
Nothing. It's slowly filling with water, so you can say water's in the egg chamber.
Okay, I would like to knock on the golden door in the hopes that that will open it, I guess.
It will give you a bah-bah sound.
Okay, Gaggle, can you open the door?
Access to the rest of the facility is restricted.
We were just
Gab-
there like 2 minutes ago.
Gaggle gave us the access codes to the golden door.
Gaggle, open the door.
Access to the rest of the facility is restricted due to hostile presence.
Who's hostile? Wait a minute, what hostile presence? Gaggle!
The one on the other side of the door.
Oh my goodness! Why are all of the talking objects we meet so annoying? Not you, I say to my sword.
Gaggle, command override authority. Oh gosh. Aspect D.
Let's see. How would it respond to that? That's such an interesting idea. How does it respond?
Badly?
I'm in possession of the artifact from this facility, so theoretically I would have command override authority as the only living person here.
You're the only possible person who could override it.
Researchers permitted to experiment with Aspect D are not of high enough authority to remove this restriction.
Okay, are the hostile forces behind the door robotic or frog?
Robotic.
Is it because of the virus?
Affirmative.
Are you infected with the virus?
No.
Not yet.
Okay, I open my eyes because I kind of like put my fingers together in a triangle and like press them to the bridge of my nose so I could think. And then I open my eyes and I just like shoot Gildan a sideways look and I'm like, you let the things out.
Hey, I wasn't the only one in that room, sweetheart.
You're the only one that carried bugs out.
Okay, in my defense, they were really cool.
They were literally poking holes all over you.
You can't prove that. Looks around my carapace.
Yeah, you're right. I can't see the itty bitty holes because you made some giant ones 5 minutes ago.
Those are...
Gaggle, is there an escape route?
Ooh. Negatory. The escape route appears to be clogged with a large fungal growth.
Excellent. Gaggle, take us to the fungal growth.
Vivelda, you're choppy.
Oh, is this better?
Yes.
Excellent. Gaggle, take us to the fungal growth.
The fungal growth is located at the top of the rebirth chamber.
I look all the way up there. Why did I get rid of the wings again?
I'm gonna break a window from the observatory into the egg.
Done.
Come on, guys. Hop on.
Onto what?
I shake my butt.
Ugh. Fine. Is there space for... Oh yeah, it's just me and Fibian.
Listening.
Listening.
Yeah.
Listening, can you get up to the top?
Probably. Pretty sure. It's hard for me to not get up to the top, I'll say.
Resilience, can you do the leg spiky thing again?
Don't wanna. Well, no, technically. But also I don't wanna even if I could.
Oof. That's
Well, see, we need to get out the escape hatch up there, so unless you got any other bright ideas, we're gonna have to figure something
Open the
out.
door and go into a fight.
Now let's go upstairs.
well. So it's to go up in order to get out of here.
So the escape route is blocked by the mushroom. We want to get to the mushroom anyway. We'll be fine.
Well, I mean, it's mushroom can be delicious if cooked properly. So let's turn this into a cooking challenge.
Yes.
While you
I'm
guys
gonna,
are having this conversation, I'm gonna talk to Resilience and be like, can you override the door access code so that we can get through it without Gaggle stopping us?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The access code to open that door is this touch.
Excellent, thank you. We've got access to the door if you guys need it.
I don't really want to fight another set of giant heads in, like, hungry floors, though.
Sounds like a good time to me. I don't know what y'all saying.
To be clear, the longer you dilly-dally about crossing this the donut floor, the thicker the river of mutagenic water that you have to jump over is going to
Go!
Oh, it's light leaking?
Yep,
So
it's slowly
the big
leaking,
dome is
so-
slowly leaking, but that is still a ticking time bomb that we have to get past.
Okay, through the door or up the chute. Your choice. Go.
Up!
Up it is. I'm gonna try to find a way to scale the wall.
Okay, we already went over this, the whole Mulan and Chain and Hugh solution.
Oh, I thought that the
Sounds great.
spikes would shoot out of their feet, because that happened last time.
That happened because change was being more helpful. Not change. Resilience was being more helpful than they probably should have been.
Okay.
From a DM standpoint, I'm not sure how valid that was of an occurrence to happen.
Fair.
Okay. Well, we have a way up there, so up the escape hatch.
All right. Give me. I'm gonna want a grace to get over the river, and a daring to climb. Or I
Both of
suppose
those are.
you could just roll Defy Disaster and see what happens. That's how it should be. Roll Defy Disaster and see what happens.
Okay, well, I'm going to defy disaster with grace because I'm a dancing queen.
Dancing Queen.
Mixed success.
Okay. You do a pretty good job, and then it occurs to you that the pole climbing method that you've been using gets notably harder when it becomes an inverted cone.
I was talking for the past 10 minutes, but I don't think anyone heard me.
Oh!
I did not, but I
I
can hear
thought
you
you
now.
were being oddly quiet. Hi.
Okay, yeah,
don't
I was
wanna
gonna say, yeah, I'm just gonna. Can I become a ladder and help them go up?
Does shapeshifting have a roll?
I don't think
Um,
so.
I would say grace.
No, I meant does the move shapeshift have a roll associated?
Oh no. Slippery, I think, has a roll if it's especially difficult.
Okay. I will say, with a successful daring roll, you can give TG a +1 on his next check.
Daring?
Daring.
Oof, that's not good. I'm particularly not daring, but let's do it. Oof,
Because
that's
you gotta be, like, strong enough to hold up the group of people, right?
So I'm gonna use a love point to go from abject failure to mixed beat.
Okay. TG?
Yes.
No
You
bonus.
have the opportunity to make another check, but you don't get
Awesome.
a bonus, which is still 50% of the points.
Oh.
Yay! Mark XP.
Okay. How how associated are you with the slapstick black and white shows of old?
Are you talking like Red Skeleton or like Geoffrey Chaucer?
Or like
I'm
the Three Stooges.
Three Stooges, Charlie Chaplin kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, so picture picture how climbing up a vertical ladder would go for them. So on the plus side, you guys are now on the wrong side of the river.
Okay.
On the minus side, however, TG is now landing on at least two of you.
Yep.
They're beneath me? How'd that happen?
Can I make a daring roll to get Fibian out of the way?
How that happened was they were on your back and then you fell backwards.
Oh.
Can I roll with grace to pull them up in front of me before I land on my ass?
No, you got a 5.
Can I make a Defy Disaster roll to get myself and or Fibian out of the way?
Okay.
I would like to use my daring.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
so that's a great question. Yourself or Fibian? you said?
Fibian.
Yeah, I thought so.
What kind of question is this? I think now would be a good
So,
time.
As you guys are falling through the air,
Hang on.
how I picture this going. Oh, okay.
I think now would be a good time to say that I am smitten with Fibian.
Ooh.
Ooh. Are you
Um,
saying this out loud?
No.
Okay.
When I become smitten with someone, say why, give them a string on you, so you get a string on me. And I don't know, I just think you're neat. I just think it's neat. And, I like being able to protect people. You make that really
Vivian's
hard.
The only one who won't make that.
The only way she makes it hard is charging into danger. Hi, Skylar. Hi, Malakal. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the
Okay.
stream, Skylar Lynn.
So the story.
Hang on, one more. Then I answer the question, which of your values do they openly violate or decry? All of them?
There's a single thing Fibian does in line with you.
No? Mm-mm. They're my opposite in every way. This will never work out. Okay, go ahead. You may now describe how we fall dramatically.
Okay. The way I picture this going is listening becomes the ladder. TG climbs the ladder. Everyone starts falling backwards. Vivelda takes Fibian and passes her to the front of listening. So now the stat goes Fibian listening, Vivelda. Fibian listening, TG, Vivelda.
Starting from the top or the bottom?
Starting from the top, right?
Yeah, starting from the top. And now you are all just kind of in a heap. Vivelda, that is not an insignificant quantity of damage. If you... Oh, no, wait, hold on. There's a stagger move. I think this is worth a stagger.
Fair enough. Unfortunate. Stagger, reactive move. The GM declares a stagger. I have worked so hard to get my conditions down. I only have 2, you guys.
Nice.
So much effort.
I can take them from you.
That will be nice. Eventually. At 0 to 3 conditions, when you suffer a staggering physical or emotion blow, choose from the following. 0 to 3 conditions. A, you lash out at someone whose regard matters to you. Provoke them to do something foolish or harmful, and take advantage of a string on them if you have one. Let me look at my strings. Okay. Option 2, you hesitate or stumble and the opposition gains an opportunity. Option 3, you grin and bear the blow, mark 2 conditions. That seems great, but I'm going to actually go with the first one. You lash out at someone whose regard matters to you.
That's not me.
Okay, so a little bit of context for Skylar, because I know you're new. Thirsty Sword Lesbians is a game about friendship, emotions, and drama, and we're all like 3 to 6 inch critters living on a giant mushroom. So this entire game can take place in like a little bit bigger than a shoebox. You can fit our entire world on a bookcase. Like, we live in a mushroom, we're running around, the water will kill everyone. We don't want to die, so we're trying to figure out how to fix the water problem thing. You don't have hit points in Thirsty Sword Lesbians. You have conditions instead. There are 5 different conditions: angry, frightened, guilty, hopeless, and insecure. So when something bad happens, you get a condition, and when you run out of conditions, then you're out of the scene. But if you're not out of conditions, you just suffer. Life is pain. And then you gain strings on people, which gives them emotional leverage. And I have 3 strings on Geldin. So Geldin, I would like to offer you a string. Geldin gets to choose. He's a player. And so I can't, like, control him. And, Geldin, I'm offering you a string. If you take it, you can have 1 XP to say, screw this, and go fight the monsters.
I was already down for fighting the monsters anyway, so extra XP sounds great.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Geldin was about to do that.
Yeah, so you land on me, like 100%, you just completely land on me, and I'm like, oh my goodness, if you were not so clumsy, we would be able to escape right now. You might as well just walk right head first into the monsters.
You read my mind, kid. I grab you and then chain our way over to the other side.
Great. Excellent. I don't have a pencil down here, so I'm gonna go get one. You guys entertain the audience.
Alright. So I guess we're fighting?
Yeah.
We will be, yes.
Although you 2 are still over there?
No, you guys are on the side of the river that you actually want to be on, given that TG is currently leaving the room. Everyone is within arm's reach of TG as he walks to the golden doorway.
Yeah, I have extra hands for that.
Alright, I guess we're doing it then. Who's into like blazing eyes of destruction? Let's do it.
Yay!
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm going to pin in the code to override the door, and then stand to the side and like shoot Listening Chaos a look, like with and then put my hand in front of my eyes, like the laser vision, and then I point at the door and stand to the side of the door and hit the final seal.
Alright. So I'm going to get red in the face and then be like, just tell me what to do. I already said I was going to do it anyway. But okay, yeah, I'm waiting for the door to open.
I'm back.
Okay, the door is open.
And what do I see?
You see a gathering of those large spooky faces from earlier.
Then,
They appear to be surrounded by a image made out of blue light, but nothing physical.
They're surrounded by an image of blue light?
They are surrounding an image of blue light.
Oh, okay, cool. Can I get a better description of the creature description of blue light?
Okay, this
Is it
creature
insectoid? Okay, go ahead.
It appears to be made out of recycled mechanical parts. Containing more limbs than any of you at the present moment, and has large opaque glasses.
Okay, so that looks interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna try to blast and not hit that thing. So can I make a roll to fight with my
Yep.
chaotic laser of destruction? Awesome.
Give me a fight roll.
Okay, let's do this. Can't believe I failed at being a ladder. That's the most disappointing thing in the world.
I
Wow.
probably would have just let you do
Oh
it.
my
if
God.
It wasn't all three of them at the same time.
So okay, so I apparently I failed at shooting a laser too. So
Okay, so what you get is the realization that laser versus shiny metal. I think I already did this to you last time.
You did. Do it again.
Laser versus shiny metal. So the lasers kind of like bounce from face to face for a bit before flying back into the room. Doesn't appear to have damaged anyone in particular, but now the faces are definitely aware that the door is open.
Are they still giant heads?
well, I said there were concussive blasts before, but like I'm still I must have like turned it on. I'm gonna look at my golden eye thing and be like, what's going on? You were doing so good for the longest time. And now you're
Over here,
fired.
like I'm getting laser vibes from this place. I gotta use lasers.
What's going on?
We got lots of laser vibes here.
I'm gonna give it a hug and be like, come on, babe. This is your time to shine, literally. And you're like you're throwing up garbage. Come on, let's do better. We can do better. I'm gonna be okay, let's go. I guess we're gonna go hand to hand fighting. And I'm gonna lift my arms up as if getting ready to fight hand to hand, and then like that cartoon thing where like the character is weak, so their arms like sag.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be like, I haven't used my hands to fight for a while. This is probably gonna be challenging.
The hologram turns to the group and says in a familiar voice, "Oh, I knew you guys were in here somewhere."
Whose voice?
Phibian,
Hmm?
make a defy disaster to not get staggered because this is Liana's voice.
Is that
Oh.
your girlfriend? Your girlfriend that you left behind?
Oh my goodness. Dun dun dun.
You had a
What do you
librarian
actually
girlfriend.
have to do? All right, I rolled a 10.
You roll anything you want as long as you can justify it.
Oh, okay. Heart, so plus 0. 10.
Okay. 10 is passing, so you don't get staggered by the sudden realization that, hey, Liana's here, guys.
Okay, so context: Liana is the first person Phibian ever flirted with, and they mostly started it
On camera.
on camera. No, they, yeah. And they were a bookworm, I believe, caterpillar lady,
Centipede.
centipede.
Oh crap! I just
and
remembered who Liana is.
that's literally what I'm trying to explain right here. They were part of Agatha's entourage. Agatha was Gildan's Mighty Frog's old character before he switched to Gildan. Agatha and her entire entourage, including Leandra, got left behind in an alternate dimension that I'm calling Candyland. They may have turned evil at that point. So the fact that she's back, surrounded by evil robots that probably want to kill us, I don't know. Interesting. It's interesting. So that's the context that we're at. And poor Phibian is facing down her ex.
Too much action going on.
This is gonna be good, guys. I am so hyped for this.
Hi,
Hello.
Liana. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, actually. I got myself some new digs. She says, referring to her scrap together body.
Okay.
I was
Uh,
actually wondering. See, you got something that I think would be very useful. As I
Really?
understand it, you have a key with a Mobius strip on it?
I think that was destroyed when the dry collapsed.
Okay. Well then, what of space then?
Space?
Yeah.
We met Space in Candyland.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And since then, space has disappeared from Candyland.
Oh no. And you're here
So-
to find them?
I'm here to talk to you about looking for space. I was supposed to go find her.
What are you doing with Space?
Well, as it stands, there's about 60, 70 kilometers of mutagenic water between me and the surface. I was thinking space might be helpful in reducing that.
Ah.
See, that's why I was looking for the key. As I understand it, it would be a very effective way of creating a thoroughfare.
I see. Still hanging out with Gathriel?
Actually, I haven't seen her in quite some time, no.
Oh, okay.
I wince.
I hate to break this up, but guys, we're under attack.
We want none of them are attacking. I mean, why would any of them need to attack? We're all friends here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Help
sure.
friends get unstuck from ancient tombs.
I look down into Vilda and kind of like whisper out the side of my mouth, should I be worried about this one?
Yes.
Okay. I cock my chain and let
Don't
it
hit her.
glow gold. Nothing yet.
Come out. This is the appropriate time to be hitting strangers. I think.
I mean, if she wants to get up to the surface, we could help with that. 'Cause
Wait a minute. The last time we saw her, she was not glowing light. This might
she
not
also
even be
wasn't-
her.
She also wasn't like made out of scrap metal, so
Yeah. So this could be an illusion or a hallucination, or even worse.
It's called a hologram, dear.
So where are you right now?
Well, I'm not really in a place right now, but if I
Okay.
had space, I could fix that.
Okay. The second thing is, how did you know we were down here?
Well, because you climbed inside the face of the giant tiki.
And how would you know about that?
Because I made the virus?
Okay,
what
so you
giant-
made
Like an obvious kind of solution here.
what giant tiki? What?
The giant face. Do you not recall when your friend crawled inside the face of the menacing machinery?
Yes.
guys, she was
You
the bad
did.
guy all along.
You climbed right inside that giant face. It was trying to
She's-
eat you, and you were like, "What if I go in, though?"
She's been the bad guy the whole time. She's
Okay.
been sent...
Okay. So what do you mean you made the virus? That was a while ago.
bad
Well,
guy the whole time.
I'll admit, I didn't start the virus, but it certainly wasn't going very far without me. I just kind of fixed it.
So,
What are you doing with the virus?
Well, at the present, I'm manufacturing giant tiki faces. For, unrelated reasons.
for world
Huh.
conquering,
Obviously not if I'm stuck in underwater.
Well, maybe you being stuck underwater is the only thing preventing you from doing worse.
Do you guys have any idea what type of place this is? It's not like I'm doing anything evil by taking it over.
Yeah, you are.
This is
Were
the
you
place.
guys not
that-
shot at multiple times by the security drones? How
That
come
is
you're
true.
defending these people?
Yeah, what the security controls underneath your control, so it's
They weren't underneath my control.
Yeah,
Everything underneath my control was in that dark room.
okay. I got nothing. I'm gonna step out now.
I think it's up to Vivian.
Fibian, will you please come with me and we can go out? Your friends can go wherever they want and we can just be together.
Oh. That.
With all
Don't
these
do
robots, I can get you anything you want and we can go anywhere we want. And imagine all that we can learn.
Do it. She's trying to trick you.
Do you know how we can stop the water from flooding the mushroom?
Pretty sure. Hold on, am I not coming through?
We can hear you.
I'm pretty sure there is a solution out there. We can look for it together.
There is figure out a person. You could roll.
Oh yeah. Totally roll stuff in this game.
If you would like to roll figure out a person or entice, you are also allowed to flirt with your girlfriend.
What? Why did we break up? Like,
So it's not really that you broke up, it's that she said, I want to stay in Candyland, and you said, I want to go adventure. And you just kind of looked at each other and, like, made hard eyes, and then, like, held hands, and then left. Like, you decided to go down different paths.
Hold.
that might be what I've said. What I've said out loud. Who said hold?
Did we have a hold?
Listening
No, I said
chaos or
cold.
something.
Cold.
Oh, cold.
No,
Cold.
it was. I like you, but I'm not sure that this is going to work right now.
Did I give up just because I was afraid?
You did discuss that suspicion.
Oh,
You brought that up to, I think, Chaos. After you were like, did I just give up?
did I just give up or did I?
Yeah, you just gave up.
There was something
You gave her
about
no chance. Mm-mm.
I guess I felt I was taking the easy path.
That it would
You
be
know, I
easier
was-
to leave?
Actually, I think it might have been easier to stay. Like, you know, I had a crush on someone I didn't even know. And so I went for it. Kind of like I felt I was expected to. I don't know, like there was attraction, but it never really blossomed into anything.
Amphibian is a amphibian because they are cold-blooded.
Oh my gosh. So I can step back into this picture-perfect relationship.
Yeah.
And leave this all behind.
It's right there waiting for you.
Um, uh,
I'm gonna look at you and I'm going to take your hand and squeeze it gently and say, I trust you. Whatever you choose.
I'm gonna put my hand on Vivilda's shoulder and look down at Phoebe, and I said, "Your call, kid."
out of character. What was her name again?
Liana.
Liana.
I'll type it in dice rolls.
Too many arms.
If it makes you feel better, I will offer you a strain that she has on you. So I'm offering you an experience point
To take this path.
to take this offer.
I don't think that makes her feel better.
So, Liana. Last time I left, I said it was for the sake of the mission, but really, while you're very nice and sweet, and you know, like, so much about, like, horticulture and etymology, like, it was great, but I don't think what we had was really love.
Oh.
And I don't want to hurt you, but I think
Okay. It's okay, Vivian. I'll just have to become the host of space myself. Vivian, take one for that searing burn and also the searing pain of lasers.
take one what?
Take a condition. I'll shoot you with lasers.
Oh, okay. What? What?
I broke your heart and then also cooked your heart. It's so good. I'm so good at my job.
I'm actually pretty sure that Phoebian broke her heart is what happened.
No, it was been fake the whole time. They're not the real one. They're not real. This is an enemy. We should fight.
I agree that just so you all know, our new viewer Skylar Lynn is thoroughly entertained by all of this.
All right, I'm going to fight because they blasted my friend. I'm going to this time really look at my eyeball and be like, concussive, clearing out now, and then I'm going to attack.
Okay, give me the sweet rolls.
All right, let's do. I'm gonna roll. I rolled a 17. I'm just kidding. I didn't do anything. All right, let's do this.
Every roll is a d20 plus or minus your attributes, which can go up to from -1
What
to 3.
the fuzz? Are you serious?
D6,
Oh
not
no,
D20.
wait. That's wrong. That's right.
No, it's
What the heck?
2d6 plus 3.
What?
You just rolled a 1, which is bad.
What the heck? Someone's got.
So this is not a laser blast. However, the creatures on the floor that your eye was targeting have been shown to react peculiarly when hit with concussive force, and are now bouncing around the room haphazardly. Or hallway, because they haven't crossed into the room yet. Oh wait, no, hold on. That was a fight move, which means there's set things in motion.
Yeah, I failed
Okay.
miserably.
No, you didn't get a.
You got
didn't
a
get
mixed
down.
beat.
That's a mixed beat. So you choose 2 from the fight move, and I'll choose 1 to give to you.
Okay. Well, 7 is still pretty pathetic because
A 7 is a mixed beat. There's not bad mixed beats. 7, 8, 9 is a mixed beat. Less than that's a downbeat. More than that's an upbeat.
I have a +3. That's pretty bad. So okay.
Okay. Yes.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to inflict a condition. And then I'm going to also. So what can I do? Take an object from. What can I take from this opponent?
There are 6 faces. Which one would you like to inflict a condition on? Or would you like to inflict a
hologram?
condition on the swarm?
The hologram. Is that not an option?
So what is the hologram being projected from?
All of the faces' eyes are projecting the hologram equally.
Fine, I'm gonna blast one of the eyes.
Okay.
Oh, I know what to do. I got an even better idea. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Inflict a condition, but because the laser was so impotent and diffuse, I want to make it so they have a harder time seeing, and that's gonna be for the sees a superior position. So I'm gonna make it like cloudy and occluded. That way, that it's the hologram isn't as effective.
Okay. So you choose take an object from your opponent or seize a superior position.
Yes.
And so I'm going to say that comes in the form of you striking the floor and causing all of the floor bugs to be bouncing around, being super distracting.
Cool. Even better. But I'm still gonna look at my eye and be like, that was not that great. Oh man.
It's gonna start pouting.
Didn't bring your A game today, did you?
I'm going to give you a look that is like.
You can still choose one more.
Oh no, I have only 2.
Oh yeah, okay. So you
They
inflict
choose one.
condition and you choose a superior position.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at TG with a look that's like half heartbreak and like half anger, and just be like, "Okay, that's it. It's my turn."
You're just gonna give
Let
TG like
me-
a heartbreaking look.
It's like, didn't bring my A game. Just like, like I'm mad at you, but I don't want to be mad at you, and so I'm especially mad at myself.
I was talking to the staff.
The staff is me. you hurt my cat. It's what you're good at, just hurting my feelings.
Also, these two are definitely not in a relationship. TM.
Okay, so
We are not. Because he's a jerk.
I am a jerk.
I'm just making these health pools. Give me a moment. Okay. I've now recorded all the stuff that's happened. They choose create an opportunity for an ally, and they do this by bouncing all over your guys' room as well. So now everyone gets a -1, include.
Oh? Okay.
Next one to attack, please.
I'm going to take my lapel pin with Gaggle on it and stick it right next to my ear on my hat. And then I'm going to be like, okay, Gaggle, I need directions to Artifact E immediately. Disregard all dangers.
Artifact E. Step 1. Progress upwards 32 feet.
All right, gang, let's dance. And I toss Hugh down the hallway to make a hole for us to go to.
Okay, I'd like to fix what I just said, because when I said it, I was like, yeah, you guys are tiny, 32 feet, but I've been using feet in relevant to you guys, so like scale down.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me fix that. Progress upwards several hundred meters.
Oof. Huh.
So is this like multiple mushroom layers up?
Yes. You would guess that given the specific number it gave you, which I don't know, but it gave you a specific number, that it might be enough to completely clear the wall.
Okay, did I call out the right artifact? Because they said there was 2 artifacts in here, Artifact D and Artifact E. Is that correct?
It absolutely did not say that there was an Artifact D in here.
Okay, then I misspoke. What other artifact was in this facility?
I believe you guys were thinking G was in the vicinity.
Hold on. I was thinking because so we don't know what artifact listening is, and I thought that artifact G was listening. So
Listening is not an artifact, okay? I'm
Listening is not an artifact.
I'm a person.
okay,
We're
listening's
pretty sure
artifact.
that listening has artifact E. Doesn't listening have artifact E?
No one has any proof of this.
Okay.
In any case, there was another artifact in this facility. I need to find it. That's what I was trying to get to.
No, she said there were 4 artifacts in this facility. There's 3 of us and the one you claimed.
Yes, but listening doesn't read as having an artifact, so there had to have been a 4th.
DM,
Because there's myself, Fibian,
can
Gloria,
you confirm
or-
what we do or do not know?
To my understanding, Gaggle has said that in this complex, there exists artifacts C, D, F, and G.
Okay. Where is artifact G?
That's the question you guys want to ask.
Okay, then direct me to Artifact G. Disregard
The response
all dangers.
is directions incalculable.
Whoa, crap. Give me directions to Artifact G's storage container.
Sites under heavy reconstruction.
Disregard all dangers.
Progress left down the hallway.
All right, guys, on me.
All right. I'm gonna hop on his back.
All right, TG, what you gonna give me for your role? What you want to do?
Roll with grace to make a hole.
Okay, which move is that? The fight move?
Yes.
Okay. So you have advantage. Which I think comes in the form of a +1. No, forget that. You have advantage, so I'm going to say you can choose if you choose create an opportunity for an ally and seize a superior position, you and all your allies can go through.
I will do that.
Okay, you still have one more you can choose.
I'm going to inflict a wound on Liana.
Okay, Liana is a hologram, but I will assign that damage to one of the faces.
Oh, I thought they were like this big, crazy, like millipede thing.
I was hoping
yes,
you damaged
but
them in
present-
person hundreds of miles away.
They are a centipede, but they are not present. They are being shown through the eyes of giant faces.
Okay, well, I'm going to do damage to one of the faces then.
Yeah, so what you got is you throw Hugh out, Hugh knocks aside one of the faces, doing it a damage, and you guys just kind of run through the hole. None of the faces have gone down, neither has the swarm, but you guys are now have somewhere to retreat to if
Okay.
you're going to keep this fight up. Or you could just keep running, I guess.
Yeah, TG is going to kick it into four-wheel drive, use all of his feet, and go galumphing down the hallway and essentially tell the group behind us, or tell the people sitting on my butt that they do the fighting, I'll do the running.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Someone got a roll for me?
with
happening
more
next?
fighting in mind, I'm going to blast again. I'm going to like pet my my
Is
little
this
eye
like
and be
your
like,
second
"Hey,
turn? Don't the rest of us get a turn?
if you guys want to do something, go ahead.
I
Otherwise, I'm gonna
mean,
keep
yes.
shooting."
Sorry, I'll initiate turn order.
But I like
Drenda or Fibian, you go next.
Sorry, I didn't have anything I wanted to do. I just wanted to complain about you going twice.
Well, you get to go.
Just
Go.
unprepared and complaining. That's the definition of petty, you know. You got something to say? No, I don't. But
But you should stop talking.
I am petty. I don't need that. I don't care if you're working in my interest. I don't need your concern.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just go ahead and do some stabbing. I'm gonna use the fight move.
Oh, I forgot to do my 1 to TG. TG, take a condition for me. We'll just say lasers or such.
Okay.
Unfortunately, currently, I am frightened, which gives me a -2 to fight.
I'm going to take angry.
Which is the worst condition for me to have. Because there's only one thing that I am capable of doing.
The thing that I was trying to do for you, and you were just like, no.
Nope,
can do
go
it.
away. I get to do stuff, okay?
And then your sword is like shaking, and I'm just like, oh my god. This daughter
I
of
rolled a
mine.
6.
This daughter of mine.
I get an XP point.
All right.
I can do it.
Vivelda, you raise up your sword and very quickly realize that sword is not conducive to leaving at a great pace as a way of doing damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of just look silly for a while.
Great.
And then Change does the very we're gonna call it chivalrous tactic of spontaneously converting the floor to goop. So everyone like suddenly slams to a halt because now you're wading through thick goop instead.
It's Doom Eternal all over again.
Good
Crazy
news
purple
though,
goo.
it did stop TG from barreling straight onto the carpet of floor bots that is now approaching from the other side.
Well,
Is there an empty space between me, or is there an empty space at the end of the floor bots?
No. You guys are coming across a corner and you cannot see floor that is not covered in floor bot.
Floorbot. Did we have a plan?
What were
Yes,
we
I have a
doing
plan,
again?
but it's not my turn. It's
tile,
Vivian's turn.
please? Tile ticks?
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, they're the floor, but they like turn into little ticks.
Ouch, ouch. This is not
They're
a
for
fun.
standing on.
This is
Itty
not a
bitty
fun ride,
Roombas
guys.
from hell.
You guys aren't standing on them yet, but they are approaching you. And the jello floor is like re-solidifying, so you guys can go back to being at full mobility.
Vivian, destroy them with your. Oh boy, this is gonna be.
Vivian, would you like to take your move now? Or would you like to not?
I took the condition insecure, so I'm kind of at the back of the group. My sword's in my hand, but it's like lying with the tip. The tip is touched on the ground, and I'm kind of lost in thought.
Ground through TG. You killed him.
First off, I imagine she means the ground behind TG.
I know. I'm just being dramatic. That's all.
Okay. Vivian, is that you're gonna sit out this turn? You could call on the toxic power.
Yes.
You do
What's a
have
toxic?
space.
Is space toxic power?
Probably not. I think poor Vivelda's the only one whose artifact counts as a toxic power.
Wow, I just assumed that everyone's artifact counts as toxic. I'm the
Nope.
only one with an actively toxic
You're acting surprised.
Here's-
Why are you
here's
acting
the
surprised?
very
I assumed the rest of
thing.
yours were
Why are you
bad too!
Mechanically,
Why are you acting surprised?
Ah!
Change is just too powerful for me to give you without a drawback. So mechanically, change is a toxic power.
There are so many
Intention
drawbacks!
is a different thing.
Why are you acting surprised?
I don't
We all
even
do
want
this.
these powers!
For what it's worth, resilience might also be a toxic power.
They
But you
attach
guys-
I
themselves
was
to
about to
me!
say-
Yet.
My power has been kind of an asshole, so
The rest of you were like, yeah, come here. This one attached itself to me. I don't even want it. Okay. Go ahead. You can call on
My,
change
to
if
make
you
you
want.
feel any better, my toxic powers are actually nice. So, oh wait, that probably doesn't make you feel better.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't. Go away.
This is how you describe friendship, so I've been told.
Sure.
If you feel better, my toxic powers are actually nice. Oh no. Okay. So whose turn is it now?
If Vivian's sitting out, then Chaos, go.
All right, I'm going to shoot things, which is like my default actions these days. I think.
That's fair.
2d6.
You're gonna bring your A game this time?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's not as bad as the other two times, but yeah. So I got a 9. So I think that's still a mixed beat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at my eye again, just like, come on, we can do better than this. What happened to like the room clearing chaos of before? So is there what's inside of me so I can, is it just the minions pretty much, the fodder?
Nothing is inside of anyone at the moment.
Okay. So then in that case, then I'm gonna like just break up the walls. So I'm just gonna do 2 what do you call it? Take it an advantage.
Hold on. You want to attack the walls.
Well, in the sense that, okay, so sees superior position. In this case, I'm like breaking the walls. That way anything that comes through has a hard time getting through to follow us. And
Okay, so you want to cause a cave-in this underwater facility
Yes.
surrounded by mutagenic water.
That's what I'm hearing, yes.
I'm seizing a superior position by making it so that it's harder for them to follow us. And the other thing I'm going to make, and I guess if there's water flooding in, that'll be a distraction. So, and the water can only go
Fair enough.
away, and the water can only go away from us. So, yeah.
So you start attacking the wall. If you choose to inflict a condition on the wall, you can break it this turn, but it'll take up both of your options.
I kind of want to do that, but I know
Or
that could
you
probably.
could attack the previously damaged face. You guys, being veteran fighters, I imagine you've kept an eye on which face has already been attacked.
Totally, yeah, uh-huh.
Well, okay, so considering I'm riding someone's ass away from danger and into possible more danger, I can definitely keep track of all those things. I'll inflict a condition on one of the faces, and I'm going to make it so that it's harder to follow us, so that so that way if anything tries to attack us next turn, etc., it's has to go through debris and other difficult stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
So you're no longer collapsing the underwater place.
Well, that's a bit too far. I think that might
you can
end up
set
being
to collapse
death.
that if
Yeah.
you want. You can set up for the collapse of that if you want.
Oh no, that seems a bit too much. She's not even here, so it's like the only person that could be screwed over for that is us. Definitely a bad gamble.
Well, either way, your condition does break one of the faces. It goes in.
Woohoo! Yay! I'm gonna give my floaty sun eye thing a big hug. Yay! You're doing it.
There we go. That's the power I was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They're the best, just like me.
And then you want to create seize a superior position?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna take that. So what happens is the concussive blast knocks out one of the faces, and it comes crashing down onto the floor bugs that
Woohoo!
respond to being with stuff dropped on them the same way they respond to getting struck and start bouncing around and being a pain.
Yeah. Distract each other.
Okay, we've got floor bugs on one side, angry faces on the other side, a hologram with the angry faces. You know...
The hologram's dispersed by now. You guys are just being attacked by robot.
Okay, you know how the enemy of my enemy is my enemy's enemy?
Yes. I've heard that one, actually.
Mhm, very popular saying.
I believe Sun Tzu said it in The Art of Not Nice People.
Don't you mean
Uh-huh.
some zoo? Don't you mean some zoo?
The art of shenanigans.
Well, we could take a page out of his playbook. So, I'm going to do definitely a good decision and ask Gaggle how to get to the Moon Knights.
Request unclear.
The people in the green gooey bottles with the faces on their head and this curve thingy.
No units has ever existed that matches that description.
Uh-huh. Okay. You remember that door that was blue?
No.
You mean the one across the street from the virus?
I break it.
The things in quarantine?
You mean the door you guys are running away from?
Well, I thought of a better idea.
This is why
Okay.
Vivalda is the most troublesome. You see, this is
Shut up. We voted. You're the most... None of us are the most
Okay,
troublesome.
Vivalda is the most.
You're second most troublesome, so shut up.
I
Vivalda,
regularly consort
you-
with some toxic power.
I break a blue door.
Okay.
A nearby
There
one.
is a nearby blue door. Give me
There's enemies, there's
Give me a cause
holograms, there's...
disaster roll.
You say cause a disaster?
Give me a defy disaster roll with your daring.
No, this is cause a disaster. You're causing a disaster this time.
Specifically, I'm using my Fool's Rush In move. It gives me an XP point.
We're gonna
Nice.
gonna-
Okay, then.
So I get +1 forward to defy disaster, so that goes up to an 8. I give someone dangerous to be a string. You get to pick who that is.
That's good.
And I'm
gonna
vaulting
give it
into a
to the
situation
Moon
with...
Knight.
That's good. And winding it way over my head. I want to break a blue door and fill the gold door with blue.
Okay, you got a hard decision or success at a cost. So
Pretty sure the thing I'm trying to do is dumb, so...
my hard choice for you is you will be standing on the carpet of bugs by the time you're done breaking this door.
Oh yeah, she's gonna pick that one. Don't give her that choice. She'll pick it, and then I can't
you
run
can
away.
Have the door shattered.
No.
No. Vivelda only. You're going to get off TG, go
No.
through your door. That means you're standing on bugs, and then break the door down.
You don't understand. If Vivelda's under attack, I can't abandon her.
I mean, you can.
You killed us all.
And have.
Huh?
Vivelda, is that a trade you're willing to take?
Abso-freaking-lutely!
Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
Agent of
You,
Chaos.
being a very one-track mind at the moment, managed to split the door into 4 relatively equal pieces that are not impossible to all lug around at the same time.
Fab! I stack them up and put them in my pocket neatly.
Yeah, that sounds like it'll take even more time that you don't have. I'll just go with in the pocket.
Okay.
You want to do something neatly, you do.
Okay, alright. Okay, I just put them in my pocket.
Okay, you now have a door frame.
Yay!
Did we ever give you a second turn?
Nope.
TG and Phibian
Okay,
both get a
TG,
turn.
uh-oh.
Okay, so I watch Vivelda hop off and go smash a door, standing on the carpet of floor ticks, and I look back to everybody else and go, okay, everybody not making horrible life decisions, get underneath my carapace. I'm gonna
Probably
pop my
making
trunk
horrible
open.
life decisions, so I don't know if I'm allowed on your carapace.
Aww.
See, this is why who caused the problem? You weren't an option.
I'm gonna make a dad face at Phibian, like, get in there, no.
His body. Oh my god.
In my belly. Okay, I get on Geldin's carapace.
No, Geldin is trying to put you in the trunk.
Oh. Oh,
Oh god.
I do it.
Would you like to make a move before you are put in the box?
Go in the
Oh.
box.
I'm just gonna curl up into the box.
Oh my
Dope.
That's what I deserve.
Oh no, you guys.
no.
Look what you
I'm
did.
going to give the same dad look to Listening Chaos.
It's got anxiety. Look what you did.
This is like intensely inappropriate, but whatever. So I'm gonna go inside of TG.
Yeah, I
Wow,
know.
okay.
So crazy
Wow.
inappropriate that I'm trying to save you. Back to work. And so I take off at a run again, and I strike Hugh against the ground as I'm running, so that the ticks bounce all over the goddamn place. And I guess I'll go grab Vivelda as well. So run across the
Okay.
floor ticks, making as much damage as possible, grab Vivelda, juice out of there. I'm gonna say that's a defy disaster with grace.
Yeah, sure.
Oof. I'm going to use a love point on that.
Was it just...
Wait, love points exist.
Okay. That's why love points exist.
Can I use a love
Yeah,
point
I
on
think
my
it was just,
previous
like,
roll?
to this session.
Okay, TG. Your options are, your options are, be on the carpet of grass, be on the carpet of floor ticks, or, no, hold on. Your options are, be not on the carpet of floor ticks, or have Vivelda.
I'm going to have Vivelda, and I'm going to stick them in my trunk with the rest of them so that I take the brunt of this damage that I'm about to create by being on the floor ticks.
I complained about this and flail around a bunch.
Do you stop this, though?
Yes. I'll be on
Okay,
top
then.
of them. I will get back on top of you. I'm not going in your butt.
Your choice, but you're about to get pelted, so...
Okay.
Okay, it's now top of the turn cycle again. And Vivelda and TG are the most ready to do actions.
I can pop my trunk up an inch so that listening can still fight if they want to.
And Fibian.
And Fibian if they should find a ranged weapon.
Fibian is like Fibian's powers are so much more applicable than everyone else realizes.
Fibian would be so useful here. For starters, we're in a bad place and we would like to go somewhere else.
Okay, well, the trunk's open an inch so that you guys can breathe and stuff. So if you find a way to attack, please do so.
Inch is like half the size of your body. You've been cut in half.
What?
No, we're
You-
reducing numbers to be used in relativity to the creatures.
I
We
don't,
aren't
I
doing
don't
the
think that
whole
makes like a lot of sense, but okay.
centa inch
I'm just
thing.
being silly. I'm sorry. Okay. I haven't taken any medication for a while.
We have an unmedicated listening.
Okay. So
That sounds like bad news.
just like TG's like, I tore myself in half. Why? Okay. Yeah, so what's it called? I think. Okay. Yeah.
Vivelda has the best worst idea.
We should
Yeah,
do it.
Vivelda
TG
does-
has the idea of how about we don't all die right now.
hmm
Fibian has the idea of I deserve this misery, and I'm not sure what you're up to, but that looks
Oh.
like what we're doing.
So I'm going to
Accurate.
I'm going to do the coolest thing ever. And I'm going to summon an actual toxic power. I am going to summon loose bundle of snakes and have them create a distraction for me.
Do you still have that power?
Oh yeah, I do. It's a
Okay.
bot power. Yeah, that's my buddy. It's my
Okay,
boy.
I'm just checking.
Sure. Okay.
You made a
Okay.
new character between now and then.
Okay. So yeah, loose bundle of snakes. I'm summoning loose bundle of snakes.
Give
To
them a string and mark a favor next to their name.
okay. So geez, this is like they're my buddy and all, but they're gonna own my soul soon. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna say do make a bunch of snakes to like distract the enemy so that way we can get out of here and they can stop being attacked.
Okay,
Please.
so out of that door that Vivelda just split open,
Hi.
out of that room, a bunch of live wires yank themselves from the walls and
Ooh.
start slithering across the floor to create a loose bundle of snakes made out of mechanical and electric machinery.
Ooh, now that's a toxic power.
Is that good?
He
Yes.
then gives you a look at that sentence. And
I think you just insulted your buddy.
No, my buddy's the best. He's the best. Keep going.
and makes an intimidation check against everyone in the room who is not on his good side, which means Vivelda is included.
Wait, so he's intimidating me?
Are you on his good side?
Of course, always.
Then that's not a problem.
Okay, good. Yeah.
He lets out like this guttural and primal roar that you aren't sure where it came from, and now everyone who doesn't know they're on his good side is now frightened of him.
Ooh.
What about me? I'm inside the trunk.
You're inside the trunk. Go ahead and hide. Don't worry about it.
I've never met Loose Bundle of Snakes.
So he doesn't hate you.
That's true. I'm gonna give you a pass. Because you have gotten along with Chaos before.
Groovy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a pass because somewhere deep inside of you, you're of the impression that listening Chaos won't summon something that's here to eat you.
I am definitely probably 45% sure that this thing is not meant to kill me specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So Velda, on the other hand, is
Yeah, what do I do?
your options are declare you're a PC and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Go the opposite direction, or find some way to try and neutralize that thing that is now a threat.
Hide in the butt.
does-
Hide in the butt.
Does going the opposite direction mean I go towards the golden door?
It's kind of directly in front of you, so literally anywhere is the opposite direction.
I run towards the golden door.
Very good.
Every time.
You're gonna give me another cause disaster roll to see if you can get to and open the door in one turn.
Lawful stupid.
The door's broken open. She can just walk through it.
No.
She wants to open the blue doorway, not the gold door.
Oof.
I want to turn the doorway blue and then open it. I rolled perfect.
You rolled perfect.
Way to go.
Moment, you're panicked, right? You're scared. You've got nothing to do but run. This is not the worst idea you've ever had, and right now it's your only idea. You go, your arms move faster than you have time to process, and before you know it, it's quiet and serene. Except for the hundreds of eyes closed lining this hallway. You can just barely hear the beeping of heart monitors. In this faintly lit hallway, and then you hear footsteps.
Well, Vivelda's about to die.
Whee!
Every time. Every single time.
Who's next?
Not
TG,
me,
have you
I
made
just
any move
went.
yet?
So I watch Vivelda swing through the door, look down at my feet, and whisper, "God damn it," and then run after her.
None of you have to follow me.
Unfortunately, Vivelda jumped because the floor ticks don't let you run, remember?
I know this trick and will use it.
Okay. Roll me daring to jump with 3 extra people on you.
Well, 2.5. Fabian's very small.
I'll give you a +2. But there's
Daring,
still
right?
the distinct possibility you land on your face. Yeah. What is your daring? I should probably give you a +1, not a +2.
My daring is a +2.
Yeah, so have a +1. I don't know if that's fair.
Oh, well, 11 plus 3, that's 14.
Okay. The 93 kind of threw me for a loop.
I looked through it carefully, and the 93 did not affect the roll.
Yeah, that's why I didn't re-roll it.
Okay, either way, that's a success, for the time being. You do, successfully hop your way to the blue portal. The blue gateway.
All right.
And now you too can hear the sound of not-so-distant footsteps
I'm gonna.
approaching.
I am angry. I have the condition angry. So as soon as I pop through this thing and land on my feet, I bellow out, "Vivelda, damn it! What is wrong with you today?"
He woke up.
That.
Are
you getting attacked by floor bugs?
No, the floor bugs haven't entered this room.
Are you getting lasered by giant heads?
Do you see where you are?
Well, now we have a bit of downtime.
You hear a voice
So
echo
we can
back
leave.
to you, and it says, "If you think it's daytime, you're mistaken."
I said downtime?
Downtime.
TG said, "What's up with you today?"
Oh, okay. Got it.
I'm going to step in front of Vivelda and spark my chain to make it glow. Reveal yourself.
You guys, we have a couple of seconds of downtime. Why don't we just use our space bracelets and leave?
Oh,
As novel as an idea that is, you guys now see looks like the type of creature that would belong in one of the pods, but is in fact walking around. It has all three of its weapons equipped, which is peculiar because it only has 2 arms.
Where's the third one go?
In its
Ew.
mouth. We're Zorro this.
I'm gonna taste it.
What?
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 So, one of the creatures that looks like it came out of a pod is approaching you guys through the hallway with one sword in its mouth and 1 sword in each hand.
Are you with the weird virus bug things?
Despite having a sword in its mouth, it doesn't appear to have a problem speaking quite clearly.
That never stopped Zorro, so.
And it goes, "There's no virus that can affect us."
Because you're already dead.
Well, cool. Then I'm gonna leave this infection problem to you. We just need to get down to artifact. What was it? G. Artifact G, and then we're clean out of here. We don't want to be in your hair. We don't want to be any of this mess. We wandered into this. We don't want any of it.
You guys hear the sound of a laser, which is peculiar because you usually feel it before your brain hears it. But you don't feel it because a dagger has come out of this stranger's hand, shot past you, deflected the laser, and gone into the head of the face that shot it.
Jeez.
See?
That was
Okay.
extreme.
Okay, let's go.
Well, sure. Let's go. What's going on here?
Here is a sacred place. The fact that you guys can make it intrigues me. If you would stop bringing your woes here, then I'd be willing to talk. But until then, don't open the door and invite strangers.
Okay.
Sorry.
Be the boss. No woes. Look, we're just looking for. Is there a back door? Like, we just got to get out of here. We
There
don't
isn't
want to
a
mess
front
with you.
door. I don't know how that opened.
So this is not normally a door.
I mean, technically it is a door, but it's not supposed to, work ever.
What's your name?
Seems like an unhelpful door.
My name? Rubus.
Why aren't you
Rubus.
like in a tube?
Because someone's got to patrol in case idiots find their way in.
Fair.
Wait, time out. Doing some quick math really quickly. Patrol for how long have you been patrolling for?
That's a hard question.
That's why I asked it, because apparently you
Give
guys
me your
have been...
hand.
My-
Sheathing one of the swords, they reach out.
I'm gonna look at their hand and be like, you don't have fur or chitin or you look. Is this? Where's the rest of you? I don't think I want to touch you with all this meat exposed.
That's rude. You're not supposed to comment on people's bodies.
I am if they've been quarantined for goodness knows how long.
I'm
And
gonna
they-
roll my eyes and hold out my hand.
Okay.
You know, you could roll if you have a bonus to wit. You could roll figure out a person.
It's just kind of a normal handshake, best you can tell. But in response to receiving the handshake, they respond, I am at least 100,000 times older than you.
Given this place, I'm not necessarily surprised. Are we stuck in here?
Do
Are you
you
gonna kill us?
know how to purify the water?
I don't know what water you're talking about, and there are still angry skulls looking at the doorway. Go back,
Right.
clean that up before we finish this conversation.
Can I shut the door from this end?
Nope. Well, probably. You don't know.
I would like to attempt to shut the door from this end. I'm an adventurer.
I'm
Okay.
going to back Vivelda up by keeping the skulls on the other side of the door.
The typical means of poking things appears to not be an option because you don't want to touch any of these tubes here. So what you got for closing this door?
Is there anything in the actual door itself?
No, presently it's a portal that leads to a different door. So you can't really interact with the insides.
May I do something here?
Yes.
Gaggle, emergency lockdown.
You hear a closing sound. You kind of get like this gray fuzz in the way, but it doesn't appear to actually stop anything.
Well, that's a start. All right, Vivelda, it's up to you. Or the rest of the people who want to figure out how to close the door.
Lasers are coming. Which one of you is getting shot?
Me,
I'll
because I'm
stand
standing
guard.
in front of the door.
Or Vivelda.
Are you guys going to roll for who gets shot?
No. I'm taking
Okay.
guilty.
Vivelda, take a condition
Guilty.
and. Oh, that's what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were like, I did the bad thing. And I'm like, I don't really care. I just want someone to get shot. I'm shooting lasers.
I did get shot. That's how I got. Okay.
Yes. Okay,
All right. Okay. Also, I completely agree. Pagan says you should stop putting living things in your mouth.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. Who else puts living things in their mouth? They're like, oh, what's that? I put it in my mouth. No one does that.
Time out a second. There's a reason why I wanted to do that, and it was because
Do you
Because
think
it
they're
makes
yummy?
Zelda uncomfortable.
That one.
I must have fuzzed out my explanation, which I'm not going to repeat again.
We didn't hear it.
Yeah, that was just Discord.
Yeah, I mean, the censor was kind of fun, though, because you're like, and the reason is...
All right, that's canon now.
Yeah,
Plant.
that's basically how all of that logic goes, to my understanding.
Plants are alive when you eat them.
That's a fact. Not all of them.
Well, the green leafy ones that aren't wilted.
Pagan was excited to hear your explanation.
Well, the cells are still alive. They still have enough water in their system to continue to do the
I
things they
meant
do.
listening's explanation, but
Can we argue horticulture when we're not being shot at?
no.
Okay. I'm gonna be.
Important.
Okay, I'm gonna be. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, we're listening. We're listening.
I'm listening.
Okay,
was
you guys
impressing
are
with you.
trying to close
Continue.
the door.
Yeah, I'll close the door. I'm gonna like look around really quickly. And then see if there's there's chairs.
No.
Okay, are there any let's see, panels?
Nope.
Okay, this is gonna be really cool. Is Loose Bundle Snake still around?
Yes and no. The
I'm gonna
majority of his component parts are, but the trench coat and top hat are not. Bowler
Okay.
hat.
So I'm going to like really quickly like expand out over the parts, and then I'm going to like pull them to barricade the door, and then I want to use my my companion to like what do you call it? Like really quickly melt
Forge
everything into a
weld.
single plane. Yeah,
Not
force
forge
weld.
Spot weld.
Spot weld. That's it. So do you want
I know what to do. I know what to do.
Good.
Last time,
you're gonna
It sounds like Listening Chaos gets dibs on a Defy Disaster.
so okay. So I'm gonna use my
Unless
Super-
Vivelda wants to specifically get in the way.
no, I just want to chuck a rock.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. And +3. Let's do that. Really? Okay, I got a 7. How? What would be the negative, the drawback here for this endeavor?
GM offers you a hard choice or success with a sacrifice. I give you the sacrifice of. Oh, hold on. I just closed something I wasn't supposed to close.
Uh-oh.
Hard choice or sacrifice, it says. I'm gonna say.
I could tell you my idea for shutting the door. See if that helps you.
Okay.
Okay, so the last time we shut the door by breaking the blue stuff, right?
Hmm.
And there used to be a repel rune that caused everything to bounce really intensely, which is giving me the idea.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna pick up something nice and hefty, like maybe a hand of one of these giant head things.
Easy. Okay.
And I'm gonna chuck it out of the room such that it will bounce against the opposing wall and come back and hit me.
The two problems is this hallway is clean. The giant heads do not have hands.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
Listening
come on.
Chaos, I've come up with the answer.
Okay.
You can thoroughly enough to keep even the floor attacks out.
Mm-hmm.
Seal this doorway using the rubble in the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
but it will also keep you out.
You know what? I'm cool with that because it's a lot easier for me to like not get hurt if I can just be evasive. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll be like, stay safe guys, I'll see you soon. If push comes to shove, I'll be in that place we meet up at all the time.
You're not allowed to complain at me for sacrificing myself.
I'm practically immortal, Mrs. I get turned into goop with the heat of the sun.
I'm not goop, and the sun heals people.
No, I'm saying if you get cut into pieces, you'll turn into like
Do
meat.
we have any poorly thought out self-sacrifices that want to trade spots with listening?
I will
and being
not
the
allow
outside?
it.
No.
I will not allow it. No, will not allow it.
I'm
So,
okay.
Yes.
I will contest their role
Nope. No.
and
Nope.
like,
Nope.
toss
Nope.
them in just before that's finished, and then grab the attention of the bad guys and run off.
I'm the only person that can teleport. Stop. It.
We can all teleport. We've got rings, Genio.
Oh my goodness.
So
No, don't let them do it. They can't. They don't know about it until I'm done. So too bad.
They do notice you are standing in the hallway and bringing rubble to the door. That's kind of obvious.
Okay, but when I'm done, they
TG.
don't.
Oh, TG. Listening chaos.
That's an 11 versus your 7, bud.
What? Jeez, this. No.
Are you trying to sacrifice yourself?
No, I don't want to sacrifice anything.
I
That's
was
why
asking Geldin what he wants.
Sheldon would be. Oh my god.
So this.
Are you okay?
So this goes. Oh. Okay.
As I close the door with all of them in it, I kind of like lean my hand with the ring, the golden space ring, in and like make a peace sign and like make sure I wave and show them my ring before I pull my hand out and shut the door closed.
This is my plan. How do you subvert my plan?
We're very talented at this.
I'm not sure you've met the mess that you call a party. They are very good at breaking everything around them.
Wow,
Oh my
harsh.
I waited until the door was almost in place and then tossed you inside. That's what happened.
I could literally fit into a hole the size of like.
Exactly. So jamming you through a crack should not be a problem.
Oh my god! How did you get out the crack though? How did you and your ridiculous butt?
I rolled an 11. That's how.
He was
But
on
for
the.
days.
He stepped through the outside while you were working on it, and you were so focused on like working on the left half of the wall, you didn't see them stepping through the right half of the wall.
No, it's even more ridiculous than that. I had like grabbed all the materials, built the doorway with everyone inside, and when I was finished, he walked out at the last second and then shoved me in and said, "This is to keep you safe." And I'm just like, "What are you doing?"
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. I just appeared with my 11 roll on the other side of the door to shove you through. You don't need to know how I did it.
Listening chaos was like, I got the stuff. Oh, but if I do it, then I'll seal myself in. That's okay, I can handle that. And in the time it took him to do that thought process, TG was like, guess I'm gonna kill myself and step through the doorway.
The largest person too, the biggest person.
I
Like,
also
it's
have a
so lost
carapace
in
that
thought,
we know
you
the
didn't
floor
notice.
ticks can't harm.
Oh my
I
gosh.
picked him up and threw him through the door, as he's so fond of doing to me. I just yeeted him with one hand.
Boy.
You're gonna pick me up every 20 seconds. You're gonna get a return
You are the
to
only
you.
one strong enough to do that, so I would give that as an
All right.
okay. I
You
will
know what?
consent to this motion.
You know what? I'm going to. You know what? I'm going to just allow this because this madness will never stop. So yeah, the doorway is sealed with.
I will, because Listening Chaos has been such a good sport as to all the chaos that happened to his plan. I will not even penalize you guys for forgetting that Fibian is in the trunk. And say that Vivelda pulled Fibian out right before the toss.
No, you should know. The Fibian should still be in the trunk. That's how you make this. That's how we teach everyone a lesson.
Leave it. Leave Fibian in the trunk. I've got something for that later.
This is so
Okay,
This is-
Fibian,
What?
Fibian,
What?
do you get forgotten in the trunk, or do you want to be remembered and saved from this disaster?
I trust Geldin.
badly.
Yeah.
You
Sounds like no one
everything.
bothered to remember Fibian was in the trunk, guys.
No.
Rough.
Yeah, that's it. We got too much. Yep. Anyway, well, when that happened, I'm gonna like shake my head, be like, "Oh my gosh!" every time, and
Where'd
look
this
at the three sword guy, Rubus, and be like, "This is this." So, okay, the door is sealed now. Tell him. What can you tell us?
Kind of
Because
gives you a look, and it's not even the like surprised or exasperated. It's the yeah, I have friends too. Look.
it's like this. Every time. Question, Rubus. I'm gonna like steeple my fingers. I'm gonna steal my fingers and be like, Rubus, what do you think I am?
Side note: we got posture checked, guys. Check your posture.
That's true. We
Oh.
did.
I am sitting up straighter now. My back is straight, and I am properly crisscross-legged on my seat because that's how we sit on chairs here.
I did something to my back and it made a crack noise, so I'm going to assume that is better now.
I adjusted my lumbar support.
I've been laying in my bed the whole time.
Smart,
Okay.
but not too smart because you're still inside of TG's butt. So
Why? This is so dumb.
This is gonna be so good.
You're like, I did the thing, and then like your butt cracks open, and Amphibian's like, "What are we doing?" And you're like, "Ah!"
like, oh no, I've doomed us all. I'm gonna be like, so what do you think I am? What do you think I am, dear friend Rubus? New friend Rubus.
I
think you're stupid.
don't know. Give me your hand.
Okay, fine. I'll hold your hand this time.
Okay, listening chaos, because you are a lot more of the insides and not so much of the outsides. You are probably more aware of this than when it happened to TG. You feel like a light shine inside of you.
Oh, that's nice. That's like my friend. Okay, keep going.
And then he pulls his hand back and he says, I think you are something that belongs without a name but has acquired one.
Okay. Well, thanks for that very vague description. What I meant to say was I'm pretty sure I can squeeze through that door, and my friend just sacrificed himself and another friend of mine for no reason. So I'm very agitated. So tell me something. How do we fix this? Because like this is not a sustainable situation. These I think you have a good idea how.
Fix the whole your friends on one side of the wall and you guys are on the other?
No, the insect, the drones, the ticks, the floor ticks, the skulls, the strange woman who managed to hijack this facility, and put it like there's a lot. If you're the caretaker of this place, just to make sure your friends stay safe in their jars, in their pickle jars. Like, how do we make it so that things go back to a more securable and safe situation?
My one and only objective is making sure that whoever walks through that door gets what's coming to them. I don't know. For the record,
so you're
structurally
supposed to
speaking,
stab us.
That door leads to another hallway, also full of my brothers.
Your brothers?
He motions to the glass tubes.
The weird,
no sisters.
So
the
that
weird
doorway
hairless things.
So no
never,
sisters.
Ever? Well, it's the generic term.
I mean, I don't know
You know,
about
like
generic.
mankind. It's not called people kind. That's
What?
just how it is.
What kind?
Wait, what is mankind?
What?
You know, it occurs to me all of you are insects.
Yeah.
We've been staring at your naked skin for. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
clothed, just not fuzzy.
You're.
Y'all
Yeah,
catching feelings?
And also, I'm not an insect.
No, I think he
as
looks
you can-
weird and a little bit gross.
I also have an endoskeleton.
You're inside someone's butt behind a door, so keep to yourself.
We hear Vivian's voice. I also have an endoskeleton. You could be polite. I'm like, I have an
The best part is,
endoskeleton.
so does Vivelda.
I have an endoskeleton, but it's like wet, and that looks. Is it wet?
You know, okay, so endoskeleton means inside.
Uh huh.
Yes.
So you have an endoskeleton.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have an endoskeleton.
Maybe he's just a really
Okay.
bad kind of frog.
I was about
Okay.
to say, you guys see Fibian and Vivelda every day. Why is this news? Why are we hanging up on this?
He's shaped weird.
He's
I-
got
My
Look at it. I don't think it can swim.
I'm much closer to something with fur than I am to something with scales. If that helps. Or a shell.
I just take personal
It's
offense by
furry.
how pink it is. That's really what it is. It's just very pink. It
It's
looks
not
like
that pink. This is a pale color. This is called pale.
this is you're very pink. I mean, I know you're saying pale, but you're not pale. You're pink.
No, I think
mean,
it's like wall
I can-
color.
I can see
It's
the blood
mushroom
vessels.
color. It's mushroom
there's
color.
like blue lines crisscrossing your body, and they're pulsating gently. So I'm assuming there's like ink underneath your skin. Are you powered by ink?
Nobody has ink under their skin.
Wait,
I
what?
have met very few people with ink under their skin.
Okay, just cut your skin right there, and I'm gonna see what comes out. If it's blue,
Well,
it's
hey,
ink.
no, we
Blood.
are.
No, it's the same thing
friends.
that would happen if I cut your frog thing. Oh,
It's blood.
My
Okay, why
name is Vivelda. Thank you.
Wait,
It's,
okay. If there's blood
optical
inside
illusion
you,
that it's
why
blue.
is
Calm
blue?
down.
Huh?
It's an optical illusion that it's blue.
No. I'm gonna look really close at their skin. Okay, give me a second. I know what to do. I'm gonna lick their arm.
Okay.
Their arm is actually covered by a full sleeve.
Please stop
Okay,
eating
I'm gonna lick their
everyone
face
we
then.
meet. Please stop putting.
Their face is covered by what looks like a lot of makeup.
Okay, I'm going
you
to
licked
their
the
face.
makeup.
I licked their face with the makeup, and I'm gonna be like, okay, salty and makeupy.
Please
So
stop eating everyone we meet.
I'm not eating. I've not eaten anyone yet. I'm just taking a good taste.
No, you definitely ate
it's-
one of those Pop Tarts.
I ate one of the Pop-Tarts.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Rubus is too stunned to stop you from licking his face. And just kind of blinks for a bit before wiping at it.
Okay.
wait,
For
wait,
clarity,
please.
are you supposed to kill us because we came through the door?
No, well, the door doesn't open without explicit permission. So
Vivelda.
I don't expect anyone needs to die just because they can go through the door.
Wait, Vivelda. It's super important. This guy is delicious.
Do not eat people.
I'm not
If
gonna
you
eat him. I'm
put your
saying you
mouth
just
near
lick
me
his
again,
face.
I will remove it.
It has a sword that makes it a person.
Yeah, but he. Okay, look.
Is that how personhood is?
Yeah,
I have 3
obviously.
swords and 6 daggers.
I don't think that makes you more
Oh,
of
I
a
have 5
person.
daggers. I threw one of them.
Okay. Look at me for a second. Do you really think me that this is gonna make a difference? All I'm saying is that you taste it, and I wouldn't mind giving you a little, gum.
I
Wow.
will remove your mouth if it gets near me again.
That sounds like a
Huh?
no. A polite no.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just offering. You don't have to take the suggestion, but if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
I've decided that I've been patrolling too long and I need a replacement.
Fair.
I'm clearly hallucinating.
If you go that way, we'll go away and not be a problem anymore.
I want to know how you guys opened the door.
Oh, I broke a blue door and then I put the blue door in front of the gold door. And then it turned blue.
None of that means anything. What?
You must not be able to see color.
Can you see that door has a blue border on it? Does it have a blue border on it from this side?
Yes. No, that door clearly doesn't have a blue border. It's just stone like the rest of this place.
That's what's wrong with him. He doesn't have any webbed feet and he can't see color.
What do you mean I can't see color?
I'm going to reach
That
for
door
his feet.
is blue.
I'm gonna reach for his feet. Can I grab
You're
his
gonna get
feet?
stabbed.
You're going to get stepped on.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab for his feet, and then I'm going to be like, "These are some nice feet. I actually like them a lot." I'm going to.
So what
then pull-
happens is you reach down for it, and in a twitch of emotion, he steps on you and moves his foot back.
Oh my goodness, that's a very intense footstep. I mean, I'm kind of having some feelings about that being stepped on when I look at him very.
I can't believe you're catching feelings for this thing, but you refuse to get feelings for Gelden.
I never said I was catching feelings for this thing. This might be a very complicated plot. It is a complicated plot.
This is a dumpster fire.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna come closer to him. I'm like, hey, look. So this is how it's gonna work. Okay. You don't want me inside here because I like the way you taste, and right there's a really easy way.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Of all of my brothers and siblings, I am one of the few that doesn't need help to remove you from the picture permanently.
Okay. That's we all have that.
Don't you start threatening me, understand?
No one's threatening you.
No,
okay.
they're just being stupid. Don't mind that.
You're gonna get your ass kicked.
I'm not being threatening. What I'm saying is that we can all help each other out and feel good in the process.
What do you
I don't know
want?
about that last part.
I want to ask you questions, but what do you guys want? Because apparently you've got your own thing going on.
I want to purify the water.
Do you have a sample of the water?
I do.
I look at the brick to pour.
I do.
It's
This
inside.
conversation's been going on for a while. TG, I'm going to assume that at least one laser's hit you. Take a condition.
Are you guys gonna teleport to Space Place?
What
We
were
can
we
get to
talking
those
about?
story notes once we're done with the ridiculousness that is happening in that room.
Oh, I was gonna say, you can help us out to get out of here by just, since you can easily take out those things in the hallway, why don't you just clear the hallway out for us this one time? We'll be eternally grateful, and just go on along our business.
Do you have any idea what kind of war would start if I were to walk through that doorway?
No. There's no one on the other side of the door, though. Like, there are no people over there. Not
Just
even
robots.
weird hairless people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys... I don't even know how to try and connect to you guys. You guys have an idea of what the sun is?
Yes.
Okay,
He's
so the fact that you have an idea of what the sun is proves that I cannot go outside of that door without causing a war.
Really? Because the sun is just like an old frog in, like, robes.
He was really grumpy.
Yeah.
I could see that he would take offense at literally anything.
Mm-hmm.
Does the
What on earth are you talking
Moon
about?
Knight seem confused by us referring to the sun as a person?
I just said, okay, so the sun, right? He's a guy at the bottom of the mushroom.
He was at the top
wearing,
of the mushroom.
Is the top? No, it's the bottom of the mushroom.
Assigning one gender to the sun is a bit generous, but sure.
Well,
he's
I
a
said
guy.
guy is not a sex.
Like,
You
brothers.
said he's a guy.
Huh?
There's a difference between like guys and a guy.
Wait, guy isn't gender neutral?
no, it's not gender neutral.
I
But when
thought
you say you guys, that's gender neutral. When you say a guy, that's gender specific.
really?
When was the last time you
So-
slept with a guy?
Every night.
No. Bad.
I say things to my wife like, "This guy, what are you doing inside here?" So I mean, like, have I been misgendering my wife?
Yeah.
So,
Rude.
oh,
I don't care. If your wife doesn't care, I don't care.
Your wife probably doesn't care. Gender, from my experience, is a lot less important to people who don't struggle with it.
okay.
But that's only a generalization, which means it's not always true.
But I do call my wife a guy a lot, so maybe. Uh-oh. What if my wife is a guy, a gender appropriate
All right,
guy?
we are not here to give you. Nope. We are moving on, moving directly on
Putting things
forward.
in your mouth.
We are
Thank you.
not going to be questioning your wife's gender in this stream. That is her business and not ours.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So the sun is a non-gendered person who is at the base of a mushroom and
Was that definitely
super
at the top?
grumpy and yeah. So what? You can't go to war with him. He's or her or them. They just chill out at the base of a mushroom.
Okay. So I have no idea what you're talking about. From the sounds of it, you aren't referring to the sun.
No,
Okay,
we
I'm gonna
went to where all the
shapeshift.
light is.
Calming and also a little concerning.
We went to
gonna-
where
I'm
all
gonna
the
try-
light
I'm gonna
was coming from, and there was a dude there.
Yeah, I want to shapeshift into the sun frog and be like, ta-da! See, I'm the sun.
You should do that next time we see him.
Listening Chaos, you get a knowledge nugget that I will redeem later, but it will distract everyone if I redeem it now. So
Okay,
remind
sounds
me.
good. Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe I can help you fight if that's what the sun is to you guys.
What's your son look like? Is she taller?
The sun is
A massive incandescent gas and gigantic nuclear.
the sun is, let's estimate 7 light minutes away from the planet ish, and doesn't move, sorry, is the often considered the first of the primordial forces, but there's no reason they aren't the second. And plural.
Multiple suns. And you lost. Wait, what? Huh?
And you're hiding
What?
from the cosmic thing.
Can you shift into the sun so I can see what it looks like? Because what you're saying doesn't make any sense.
I can shift into the opposite of the sun, but there will be consequences, so no.
What's the opposite of the sun? Now I'm intrigued. I'm gonna get like
Uh,
super close to him, like super close.
He's gonna back up. He's
Mm.
not letting you get close.
That is a
Okay.
wise decision.
Clip to 3 hours later to this person standing in front of a chalkboard trying to create advanced physics in front of this party.
Okay, we can skip past
the
this part.
universe of the sun would be the, well, for lack of a better term, the jar I'd put you in if push came to shove.
One of those, and I point to the jar over there. Lining the
No,
wall.
those are stasis pods. Your friend over there is not the type of thing that can be taken down under typical circumstances. At least I don't
Wait.
think. You do have a name now, so that might have changed it.
Wait, you took down the sun? Did you attack the sun
Yes, we attacked the sun. No, we didn't take it down.
with
You didn't
swords?
win.
That's not what I said. I said we didn't take it down.
Oh, okay. I mean,
I'm on board.
But some treaties were signed and no one likes it. But basically, we went to sleep until the time comes when we should rise and fight again. Except,
How are you supposed to
according
find
the
that out?
treaty, that time is never supposed to come.
How are you supposed to find out when the time comes for you to rise again if you are buried underneath a mushroom and an ocean?
Well, the moon will wake us.
the who?
The what?
The moon.
I go over
The
to the
moon.
wall and I'm like, "Hey, Fabian!" Actually, I'm gonna fiddle with my bracelet.
TG, take a condition.
Can we switch over to
Okay.
TG? What are you two idiots doing?
Okay,
Apparently dying while you guys are trying to figure out the frivolity of human nature.
I'm gonna look at him. Look, help us out here. Just clear up the hallway for us, and then I absolutely promise, I will not lick you. I will not taste you, and we'll be super good friends. And the sun won't attack you. How's that? Thumbs up. I'm gonna have like 16 thumbs
Promise
pop up.
to me that a ball of light in the sky hasn't been seen for at least 1,000 years. And I'll come out and help.
Didn't you guys go up
A
there?
ball of
What's
light.
up there? Is it light up there?
There was a ball of light in the
It's
dry.
supposed to be.
Yeah, there's a ball of light.
We went
not
to the ball of
here.
light in the dry, and then we took it apart from the inside.
Yeah, we're like sun killers.
The only ball of light I've ever seen, I went into and took apart.
Yeah, the only ball of light I've ever
Okay.
seen is literally the person that floats around me right here, my little friend over here. That's it. This, and we're also underground. So I mean, there's
All
this
right.
that.
Yay!
Yeah.
Go stab some fools. I need to get my knife back anyway.
Woohoo! Okay, I break down the door.
Fibian and I are currently like 4 cell blocks over, and the
Yeah,
time it's
so,
taken to get this conversation done.
Jump cut to TG. We'll talk about kicking open the door in a moment.
Okay, I imagine I took my wounds fighting off these things, making it down to asset containment for artifact E.
Asset.
Or, no, artifact G.
So, you've been running by, you've been breaking faces roughly as fast as they've been showing up, right?
Probably.
As fast as I can, yes.
Just to keep them off of you while your primary focus is moving.
Affirmative.
And you come to Gaggle leads you to a window through which you can see the flooded floor outside of the complex.
Can I see the artifact?
You can see the remains of a building that doesn't look like it was ever properly built.
Bunny suit on.
Okay.
We're going out that window.
Okay. Give me a daring. You're gonna give me an attack move to try and shatter this window. is what I'm
Listening and I are gonna take a quick 5-minute break, okay?
at. Okay.
11.
Yay. This is an attack roll, but a special one, so you can just decide you're doing the whole condition twice and break it open.
Alrighty.
You can also choose a third one, but the glass is going to deal a condition to you as you break it open. That's what
fair.
a fight move does.
I'm going to use my third one to seize a superior position and get inside the other building.
Okay. You're not meant for swimming. That being said, you actually are weighed down quite a bit, so you do kind of just waddle over to the building.
Waddling's fine.
Waddle, waddle.
This building, from what remains of its, again, incomplete structure, this building was never properly built before it fell into disarray. But, from what you can tell, this was supposed to be, artifact... What number was it? F?
B.
G.
Artifact
It's G.
G containment.
So it's empty.
There's definitely
Yes.
no artifact G there.
There's
A-
no artifact G here.
A rather loud and long list of swear words protrudes from Geldon's mouth, probably enough to alert Fibian that they are not in a safe space anymore.
Aren't you underwater?
I'm in my bunny suit.
That doesn't mean you aren't holding your breath.
Wait, you're in your bunny suit. Are you underwater in your bunny suit, or are you driving in your bunny suit?
I'm underwater and in my bunny suit. I figured that there was enough air in my trunk to sustain us for a second.
You know what? Like, logistically, if it's a dry suit, then it should probably also hold in air enough for you to have some shouting room. But if you spend it shouting, you will have less time holding your breath.
Okay. Well, then I go to swear and then realize I'm underwater and think better of it.
Okay.
Okay. At this point, then my play is to. Well, I'm thinking that our people have not gotten into a ridiculously long-winded discussion, and I'm going to attempt to destroy the building and ask Gaggle how we can destroy the building.
The primary complex?
Yes, keep the virus at the bottom of the ocean.
Okay.
Presumably it can't swim, so it's already contained.
Gaggle will first show apprehension towards the idea, but then come around to if it can't be stopped, it has to be contained. And show you diagrams which it recommends going to from the inside, since you apparently need to breathe for whatever reason, of where the support pieces are.
All right. Well, I'm going to ride the water back through the window, and as I make it to my feet, I'm going to say, Gaggle, cordon off this area so that it doesn't flood the rest of the facility.
Gaggle informs you that that is, in fact, already done.
Awesome.
This is a
Okay.
terrible idea.
You have to go through, like, an airlock, which is kind of awkward. It's just you and the faces staring at each other for a bit. And then the door opens and you guys start running again.
Just erupt. We're all just sitting there, just waiting
that
patiently.
awkward elevator moment.
And
No,
then just
it's
erupts
the-
into violence as the doors open.
It's the Qui-Gon Jinn where he's fighting Darth Maul and then the door shut, and so he sits down and meditates.
I was thinking more like the Avengers when Captain America's standing in the elevator and he's like, does anybody else want to get off?
I was thinking you and your friend are having an argument in the elevator and someone walks on and you just quietly stare at each other in silence until your thing comes, so you step off the elevator and burst into an argument.
I dig it. And so yeah, back down I'm going to let's go destroy this place.
Okay, Vivelda and Chaos. You guys still on break?
No, I finished.
Vivelda?
I'm here.
Vivelda's dead. Okay.
I'm
We're
here.
going on
Wow.
with
Zelda
PG.
died.
Wow.
Not surprised. She died like she lived,
I was
quietly in the
stretching.
corner, quiet stretching.
Yes, that's
Well,
how
she was
Vivelda
stretching.
lives her life.
How Zelda died.
Okay, so I picture Vivelda and what's it? I named him Rubus.
Yep, Rubus. Yeah.
Rubus.
Vivelda and Rubus standing shoulder to shoulder, and then both simultaneously kicking the door open.
Nice.
And okay, so
Can we enter a Battle Girl action sequence?
yes, you guys definitely
Yes!
enter an action sequence of every super tight choreography. You guys are jumping and backflipping over lasers. And,
Yes.
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 Give me a fight.
Can I have a +1 because I'm working with someone else?
You will deal 2 conditions every time you choose inflict a condition, and you can do that multiple times.
Okay.
Is what you get for fighting with an accomplice. Because this is an anime action sequence now.
Okay. Ten.
10. Okay. 3 options. You can choose any of those options as many times as you want. And if you inflict a condition or creates an opportunity for an ally, you will do it effectively twice.
I'll do 2 conditions and 1 opportunity for an ally.
Okay, so that is a grand total of 2 of the 3 faces you were facing dead.
Yay!
And the opportunity to your ally.
I figure that's
comes
like
in
the
the form-
coordination bit.
What do you mean? What?
Like, we're coordinating our attacks, and so, like, I need to be creating opportunities for him while he's creating opportunities for me.
Yeah. That was it. That was implicit. The
Okay.
fight more or less ends with your friend sitting on one of the metal faces, having it pinned to the floor, and waiting for just kind of like vibing there for someone to deliver the rest of its health points.
Fab, listening, would you like to finish the job?
No, I'm watching this tasty pink thing cause damage. So I'm just watching.
Okay. I got a mixed beat. So I get 2 choices.
It's
Also, you get to pick one for me.
Yeah, and this is your second one, so I get to pick 2. Ha ha ha.
Yes.
Do you have anything juicy in your equipment? I want to take something.
I have a waterproof Thanid.
Ooh, that's true.
I have a book from somebody that I used to know. Somebody.
Ooh. I'm gonna take your quills that you've been writing in the book with.
Rude.
Oof.
Barbaric.
They get lasered into dust. You're welcome.
Jeez.
I'm able
Makes
to
you feel
like.
any better, Vivalda. I'm kind of made of ink, so you can just borrow my fingers.
Yeah, but then when you get up, does the words go away?
I don't know. That's a good question.
We can experiment.
I will say. I will say that also counts as provoking, and they're going to take a strain on you for lasering your quills.
That's fair. That can be the second choice they make, and I will inflict a condition and probably destroy them.
Yes, you will.
Then I'll take an object with my second choice. Do we end up with cool loot?
You end up with a perfectly intact red lens that it was using as an eye. And looking through it appears to show a world similar to the one you see.
You know, as a med student, saying that you took the lens from their eye is pretty barbaric.
Wow. Okay, they're robots. A, the lens is a distinct piece. B, wow. What's the matter with you?
Just like, wow. Take it to 1700. Please.
What's the matter with you?
I haven't taken my pills. That's the right
That right there.
It's not my fault.
You didn't go take your pills in the 5-minute break?
No. I chased my dogs around on all fours. You know, like a dog parent.
Okay, bookkeeping done. You guys have solved every problem except for the floor tax.
Except for the fact that TG is running around trying to destroy the place.
Yes, TG is also running around trying to destroy the place. Which actually,
We don't know.
now is when Gaggle will tell you. You guys will feel a shake, and Gaggle will be like, Tremors would suggest that primary support pillar 23A has been busted.
What?
Ooh.
What happened to primary support pillar 23A?
I'm not connected to the network, hence my not being infected by the virus. But
Cut
I
to
would guess
TG
that's where the
screaming
tremor
and
came
bashing
from.
stuff apart.
Yeah, we just cut to TG. Cut back to us.
Cut to TG, who's got like Hugh wrapped around 2 pillars and is just yanking them out.
Okay, we need to get out of here. If this whole place comes crashing down, will your buddies be safe?
Yeah. Again, that doorway doesn't, like, connect to my place.
Okay, so can you see that there's like blue stuff here? I gesture to the obviously blue doorway.
No, and yes? Hold on. I can see that this doorway is enchanted.
Here, hold my hand.
Okay.
Does that help?
No?
Okay.
What?
You can't see color, but you can get things from people. That was worth a shot. Alright, don't worry, I can close it from this side really easily. You go on that side, I'll shut this down, you guys will be safe for another 1,000 years, okay?
Sure.
This was super awesome, by the way. High five.
High five, then. I want to say that if you guys don't know your connection to the moon, you should probably find out.
Are we connected to the moon?
Did you open that door?
Well, I mean...
Stop asking stupid questions.
Okay.
Yeah, this doorway is very clearly enhanced with the power of the moon. That's why it goes to somewhere where it doesn't go to.
Huh. The moon does all the doorways?
I don't know about any of that. They walk through and
Bye.
wave goodbye.
I will, break the blue.
The doorway is sealed. However you did that last time.
However I did that last time. You were like, you can close doors now. And I was like, good, we have attained basic life skill. Shut the door. And then later you were like, nope. And I was like, we have lost basic life skill. Shut the damn door.
I love, yeah, this is good fun. Basic life skill, optional. What's the plan, guys? You guys have floor swarms, so you have to, like, jump everywhere. But one of you's frog, so it's not like you care.
Can I just use my space bracelet to teleport to Space Place?
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Space. Do you know where Fibian is?
Yes. Fibian is running around the complex you just left, visiting a lot of the primary support structures.
Wait.
You're back in half a second, guys.
T.G. Gelden?
It's a lot less clear where any of the rest of you are.
Can you take me to Fibian?
Sure. Fibian.
Yes.
First off, mechanically, I think the answer is no, because teleporting is Listening Chaos's ability.
Okay, then the answer is no.
Yeah, so never mind, I changed my mind. Sorry.
You can probably, like, Space can be like, Vivelda's asking about you.
Oh, yeah, Fibian, you, get up. Space tells you that you have someone who'd like to speak with you in your house.
Okay. We're kind of in the middle of something right now.
Space looks up to Vivelda and says, "Please hold for the foreseeable future."
I'll just go back downstairs and try to find her myself.
Okay.
Okay, bye. I send
Bye-bye.
myself back to where I was.
The floor is happy for your return, I guess.
Okay, change. If this water comes crashing down, you got me, right?
Yes.
Fab. You, Inky Boy, put on your fursuit.
Inky Boy is not present.
Okay, well, I tell him to put on his fursuit, and then I ask Gaggle where the nearest undestroyed support pillar is.
Gaggle has a guess as to which support pillars have not been destroyed, but only a guess because they don't know.
Right, I run that direction. Now we can switch to someone else.
Gaggle, cut all
Okay.
communications array and start the evacuation protocols.
TG, you still have a face or two following you.
Sorry.
When you went for the run, you only took half the party with you, which means you only took half the faces with you, which means when the massacre on the faces happened, your faces weren't present.
That is fair. I'm going to continue running forward, but throw my chain backwards to hit these guys.
I'll be
Okay.
right back.
So basically, you're just running around making attack moves, varying between pillars and faces, right?
Yes.
Can I ask how damaged you are?
On a scale from 1 to 5, I'm a 4.
Mm.
Well, you're at a support pillar. Make an attack move, unless you have a different way to break this.
Boom.
Very nice. Okay. The support pillar goes down. Your gaggle informs you that that is probably enough to do in this building, considering the weight of all the water.
Understood. So I lean back to Fabian and I'm like, all right, it's time for you to port out of here. I got to make sure this place goes down.
If I port out of here while I'm in your trunk, will that do something weird to you?
Not that I'm aware of.
It will make him spontaneously feel a lot less bottom heavy.
Oh my, that sounds really bad. Don't do that.
Are you gonna be okay without me?
I'll be fine. Get the others and go.
Okay. I'm like, Space, take me to the place.
Space takes you to the place.
Thank you, Space. You're awesome.
Specifically your room. Space has ported you into your room.
Okay.
I am not leaving anything up to chance, so I'm going to the next pillar.
Okay. If you make this attack move, I'm dealing a condition to you. And you're at a -1 because last attack move I gave you, I took a superior advantage.
Fair. I'm gonna look around, make sure, well, they've started the evacuation protocol, so that should tell everybody to leave, but my friends are annoying like that. So I'm gonna look around and make sure that they haven't tried to, follow me up here.
I'm gonna say you don't see anyone. Down here in, the basement where most of the support pillars are located, it's pretty clear sight straight through to everyone.
Okay, Gaggle, transmit my location to the virus.
This act will remove the viability of this service unit.
I'm back.
Vivelda, team from space, you were requested to evacuate.
I'll evacuate then.
And listening chaos, you get the same message if you're here.
Wait, could you hear me?
Yeah,
no.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I said something before. So okay, yeah, no problem.
No.
I know how to get out of here.
Arm
pretty
Steel,
easily.
can you hear Listening Chaos?
Yes, I can hear listening chaos.
Okay, just
Okay.
to
Right
check.
now. So, TG, you are in the basement that spans almost the entire underbelly of this facility, and you have taken down specific pillars as instructed by your gaggle. You have then opened your gaggle up to infection of the virus.
Yes, and she says, this will remove the viability of this device, and I pull it off my head, and I talking to it. I said, do it, and then I toss it next to me, and then I wrap the chain up around the support and wait.
Okay. You don't wait very long, as the familiar sounds of scuttling increase significantly. These aren't just floor ticks anymore. These are every visible surface ticks. And these aren't just small either. They're like the size of your open hand. You come across it, as they scurry around, you see the faces connected on their definitely too long to do this. Definitely shouldn't be long enough to do this stunt. Cords to whatever wall they came off of, as they slither down the staircase to look you in the eye, and as the floor above you begins to rumble.
Come and get me, you big metal bastards. Come on!
The eyes start to glow, and if you're going to act, you're gonna have to settle with these mere 75 to 100 in.
That's good enough. I'm gonna pull the chain, removing the support.
Is Fibian still in your butt?
No, Fibian was the one that told Space to get you all out.
Thank you. Sheesh.
Okay. Dramatic collapse to the point where the surface of the water receives a large bubble.
I'm going to put my hand up, my two left hands up to catch the rubble that's falling on me, and then I'm going to use my right two to start attacking these drones as they come closer.
TG, right now you are at 5 conditions.
I am.
But
This is my swan
part
song.
of you tells you can push on. Something deep in there says that it doesn't matter if you're dead. You can do it anyway.
So Gelden, hearing this, closes his eyes and opens them as they glow a bright gold, and he goes, "I know," and then keeps fighting.
You could leave with literally no consequences.
The rubble falls and destroys much of the army. Hue swings and clashes, and blows are absorbed, blows are reflected, but ultimately the power of TG and whatever's still pushing him prevails as this horrible electronic virus falls beneath you. But at what a cost?
I crumble to my knees and light up my ring and essentially commence to dying on the floor of the space place.
Okay. As you were fighting, you couldn't
hey, you
tell.
came back.
No, actually. TG did not come back.
I thought you were on the space place.
Something
I'm in
like
the
that.
space place.
Thank you.
As TG was fighting, because of the pain.
He blacked
Thanks,
out.
Duranda. As TG was fighting, despite the pain, didn't notice that the creature they were that pushed through was not the same creature that they were when they fell, when they died. What lands on the floor of the space place is a robot, fully mechanical.
Do I still look like me, just robotic?
You get to decide.
I would like to look like me, just robotic.
Dope.
I point my sword at the robot and stand between it and the rest of my party.
TG is going to be unconscious for like at least 2 weeks. What do you want from me?
It does not immediately get up, and it looks like TG.
Correct.
Change, is that still TG?
From the looks of it, that looks like at least 85% of TG.
Alright. I'm gonna go feed it a sunlight potion.
Okay. Phibian,
Yes.
I believe you have the put my friends back together when they get themselves killed skill. Is that correct?
Oh, I have. Nature's touch. When you touch someone and let the power of the natural world flow, flow into them, roll plus spirit.
I think for most cases, the natural world is either referring to the giant mushroom or space. Just like to be clear, I'm pretty sure that's what this means.
Ooh. So, I can give people's in exchange for a string. I can clear people's conditions.
They
Let
may
them-
give you a string on them to clear a condition. Yes.
Yes, God, yes. I will give you the strings, all the strings. Take all of them.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
Roll plus spirit and don't get a downbeat.
Five.
Okay. That sounds like a downbeat to me. You do something that is quote unquote helpful. And by that I mean the power of space reduces TG in size. TG, you can now fit through normal doorways.
Just a plethora of stuff comes out of my trunk. Just
I'm sorry.
Not so much
I
junk in
don't
the
think
trunk.
that was supposed to happen.
Oh, can Hugh make moves while I'm incapacitated?
Convince me. What's you gonna do and how?
So Hugh's eyes glow bright enough for those around me, and obviously I've been fighting with him, so he's probably wrapped up all over the place, just in a pile on the floor. And his eyes glow so that he can grab everybody's attention, and then you hear the whisper because everybody can hear him now. Bind him.
Okay. TG. Hugh can do this if if resilience also becomes part of your weapon. Not
Fair.
instead of, also.
Fair.
Okay.
Do we have a magical girl transformation sequence?
Yeah, okay, sure. But this one is a bit peculiar as it doesn't start with glowing. Rather, it starts with either end of TG's chain. Both of which have a skull now. Begin to
Nunchucks.
levitate themselves and
Skull chucks.
and begin to levitate themselves and like wrap themselves around TG in such a way as to hold him up like a marionette. And as they like begin to glow and levitate, their powerful light shimmers through them, and they do the magical girl transformation and become parts of TG's hardware.
Wow.
Now, from your sides, you have retractable chains.
That's so badass. I imagine this transfer, like, have you ever seen them do the magical girl transformation for Iron Man? I imagine it goes something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Gonna have to look that up.
If anyone finds a YouTube video, let me know and I'll throw it up on the chat.
It's just perfect. It's amazing.
Does it start with Iron Man making a booty pose?
I believe so.
Then I found it.
I'm gonna drop the link to our Discord in the chat.
I'm just gonna put it on
Twitch.
on the display.
Oh, okay then.
Here is.
Also post it to the Discord. I wanna see.
Yeah. I'm dropping it in out of character. Here we go.
I dropped a link in Twitch to our Discord
Great.
server.
Fab.
DG, does this look correct? Because this is not the one I was thinking of.
I'm still waiting for it to
Ew.
This is hilarious.
No, this is definitely not the one I was thinking
Oh my god.
of. But it is pretty fun.
But it's hilarious.
This is the one that I was thinking of, yes.
It was horrible.
That was incredible! That was incredible!
Yeah, that's definitely not the one I was thinking of, but whatever.
There's another one!
Yeah,
There's
for the
more
last
than
bit,
one
my
Iron Man!
robotic head, complete with top hat, manifests in my hands, and I stick it on my neck, and then like make the peace pose.
And do you stick your booty out?
TG, just because I feel like it wouldn't be any fun to have you comatose for 2 weeks, I'm gonna trigger your special move at least like 3 times, so you're only down to 4 conditions.
Awesome.
You're only down to 5 conditions, but if you get staggered, you're going unconscious again.
Okay, so I need love from my friends is what I need here. Either that or to break a whole bunch of stuff.
On the plus side, we now know what it takes to go to... What was that? Condition number 8?
Right?
Amazing. Incredible.
It's...
I bounce back up on all 4 feet and kind of start jogging around, like making like shadow box moves. I was like, "Wow, I feel amazing."
I catch your hand after the 3rd shadow box, and then I pull you down to my level, and I'm like, what do you think you were thinking on every myconoid between here and the sun itself?
Do you consent to this action?
Is that
Like
a meta
TG
question?
straight up says, "Do
Oh,
you
okay.
consent to this action?"
If it involves hitting you in the face, yes.
It does not.
I hit you in the face.
I just like full on tackle Vivelda in a hug and like roll across the floor.
Vivelda gets to say no because you're in such bad shape.
You can full on tackle me and roll. You will just end up pinned after the first rotation.
I am fine with that.
Also, TG is now not so much taller than you. Remember, I shrunk him.
You didn't
By the
like
way,
my
I'm not
badonkadonk.
just gonna undo that for you later. You now fit through a normal doorway.
No worries. So I get like tackled and pinned down underneath Vivelda, and I kind of like, well, if robots could smile, I would be smiling. So I'm smiling with my weird robotic eyes, and I go, "Did you get taller?"
I am like yelling at you, top of my lungs. I am still yelling at you. I'm like, why would you do that? We could have just teleported away any second. I was expecting you to do that as soon as we were out of view of somebody. I thought the only reason we weren't teleporting was because we were trying to keep it a secret, but we could have just left it any second now and you destroyed the entire place. I don't know if those dumb Moon Knights are gonna die of starvation or what. That was the stupidest thing you've ever done. You could have just talked to us. Like, I'm just yelling. Like, non-stop.
Just like beaming. I'm just happy to be alive here. I'm just like looking up at Vivelda, just watching her jock on, not listening to a damn thing, just smiling.
Thank you for the follow, Skylar.
Oh, TG. You
Yes.
should tell them about the less obvious thing that just occurred.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh.
Eventually, I run out of breath, and I'm just like, I could kill you myself!
Well, you wouldn't have much of a try at it right now.
That thing.
The fact that I'm nearly dead, or...
No, I sent it to you.
It should be in your secret channel. The proper way to run a Discord D&D game is to have a lot of secret channels.
Okay, so I close my eyes, and a facsimile, another of me, pops out to the side of me, and, like, I mean, I suppose you could try. I've learned a few new tricks.
So you aren't going to outright tell them in a meta perspective so the players know what's going on. Okay.
Oh, not at all. Not right yet.
Okay, then.
Eventually, I
hear
run
the
out of
irritants
breath.
Zelda.
You know, you're really pretty when you're angry, and I'm going to choose this moment to have... I'm going to become smitten with Vivilda.
Kidding me?
Yeah,
Are
okay.
you kidding me? Okay.
Snivian, quick, get smitten with listening chaos, and then we can have a love square.
Okay.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No. No.
Yes. Okay.
I'm not smitten with anybody.
When you become smitten with, you're in denial. When you become smitten with someone, say why. Give them a string on you. I'll take my string. And answer the question in Truths of Heart and Blade.
I am looking for that now.
It's on the second page of your character sheet, near the top, the first of your playbook moves.
Oh, no, see, I just barely
When you
leveled into
become
Hollow
smitten-
Goddess, so, like,
Oh,
yeah,
so you
I've
are
gotta
just-
find the page.
When
Okay.
you become smitten with someone, say why, give them a string, and answer this question. How are they incompatible with your operating system?
Well, how you are incompatible with my operating system is now I am functionally immortal, and I am also made of robots, so I can't go kissing people.
Pretty
That
sure you
is
can
true.
still kiss
You're-
people.
Given the context behind which this robot was created, the only thing in that mouth are drill teeth.
Wow. Wow.
My God, you've become Scarlet Witch. You're dating a robot.
Oh man, I'm not dating him. This is one way.
I'm smitten with Vivilda, and this has been happening for a very long time. But I'm smitten with Vivilda. Vivilda is not smitten with me.
From now on, if
Red
you
Scarlet
offer
Witch.
me emotional support, and I refuse to open up, you have to take a condition.
Okay, no offering help for you.
I just.
That's
If I offer you help, though, you get a bonus option, like an extra one. Because you're
Awesome.
smitten with me and it means more. Okay, alright, okay, I'm okay. I'm just like, kind of breathing hard from all of the yelling that I was doing, and you're like, you're really beautiful when I'm angry, and I just kind of like, stare at you, like, processing, and like, blush, and then I'm gonna like, scramble off you.
I'm just going to laugh heartily.
Now, I'd like to point out that, like, this isn't what happened, but we would sooner recreate one of our characters into a robot than produce a hetero relationship.
Right?
Look, not everybody here has to be a lesbian, but we are all pretty queer.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, do we have plans, or are we just going to shout at each other in the space house?
I have
Suppose we
completed
can
a
chat at each
mission.
other.
I have changed playbooks, and I have confessed my love to somebody. I think I'm good right now.
Yeah, my
I did
declaration of
straight
becoming
up-
smitten consisted of like grabbing her, looking deeply into her eyes, tossing her up into the air, looking up at her as I sparkle, and then going and landing underneath someone.
Wait, hold on. What was that?
Yeah, I'm.
I declared that I was smitten
Vivelda
with
became
Fibian.
smitten with Fibian when she put Fibian on top of the stack instead of on the bottom with the rest of you.
We were like in the middle of falling to the ground, and Fibian was on the bottom, and I grabbed her and like looked deeply into her eyes, and then I chucked her up to the top of the stack
That's
and
correct,
finished
that did
falling.
happen.
Yeah, that did happen. And I imagine
that
like,
did
I was like
happen.
looking deeply into her eyes and like sparkles.
Not that deep. It was like a half second.
It was like half a
was-
second, but like, you know, in anime, time slows down when you're being dramatic.
Oh yeah.
I was about to
Anime.
say, yeah, no,
Yeah.
when love is involved, time stops.
Yeah,
Mhm.
alright.
Yeah, except this is one way, so it only stopped for Vivelda.
Uh-huh.
Fibian has no idea that you guys locked eyes.
That's probably fair.
Ouch.
I like ours better because you've got me pinned to the ground and you're screaming, and all I see is like, "Rah, yeah, you dumbass."
You dumbass.
And you're like, I'm gonna put her in my butt one day.
Wow, okay, no.
I'm over here like,
Just
cuff
in a
it.
sentence.
Do you still have
Okay,
a pocket in your trunk?
Yes, but now it's actually like a trunk from like a '64 Buick. Like I've got like tail fins.
Yes.
I don't know what 64 Buick is.
Okay. Yeah, what are we gonna, Fibian, listening, make some decisions.
Oh,
For those of you that don't know, in Cars, Aunt Flo that runs the gas station, she's a '64 Buick LeSabre.
I don't know what that means. Oh, you mean like the show? The
Car
movie?
show Cars. Yeah.
Yeah, in the movie
Oh,
Cars.
got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Aunt Flo is a '64 Buick LeSabre. That's the trunk that I have.
Got it. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still like kind of stunned by that Iron Man thing. So, yes.
Who wouldn't be?
Well, I'm more stunned because of the face thing, where it looks like his head was crushed from the very beginning, and I'm just like, oh my god. Oh,
Incorrect. There was no head. The start of the transformation had TG being disassembled piece by piece, and the
Oh.
end had TG being reassembled, and there was nothing inside.
mm.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
the-
mean-
the final
I mean-
stage.
I mean
Go
the
ahead.
Iron Moon thing.
Yeah, no, the Iron Man thing was freaking hilarious. Totally.
Yeah,
neat.
his head
Mhm.
gets like crushed or something.
The cowl comes on over the top of his head.
Yeah, and his face goes like, ah, and I'm just like, oh my god, he's dead, or he's been.
That was shoddy animation, left shoddy because it was funny.
Oh,
Is what
okay.
it was.
Anyway, yeah. So I know that things happened. I know that EG admitted that they are in love now, or in lust, or smitten.
TG didn't necessarily say any of that out loud.
No. I mean, like, as in they announced that. So I feel like I missed something important because between anything that happened while I was rewatching this video over and over again, I probably missed because
Oh, okay.
his
Alright.
head was crushed.
Okay,
So-
we had a love declaration.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was dramatic. But that's fine. Iron Man meets Sailor Moon is a decent reason to be distracted.
It's are we all in Space's
We're
domain
all
now?
in Space's domain. We need to figure out what we're gonna do with our lives. And
Okay.
You've been informed that where you came from is no longer a viable option to go, so you have to leave through the door.
Awesome, it worked. Yes.
Okay. So now I'm sort of caught up. Oof. Yeah. Oh boy. So yeah. So human being helped us out. TG declared themselves for Vivalda, and everyone else is safe. We're going to the door to get back to Space's place. All right. So then, when we get there, I'm just going to I'm gonna smile and be like, that human Rubus was pretty cool
human.
and tasty.
I keep telling you not to.
Mm.
I don't think you should bite people.
Now that Hugh is integrated with me, do I hear their thoughts or?
Hugh and Resistance now exist in the same mindscape that you can access relatively easily.
Groovy, does Hugh know anything about the humans?
Hugh, Hugh says, I forget, what was Hugh's accent last time I did it?
He's dark and grumbly and whispery like the Night Mother from Skyrim.
Oh, okay. He goes, there are many places to go adventuring and acquire. There's many places to go adventuring where much is lost to time, but that place was never lost. That place isn't some place one can go to adventure, so I know nothing of it.
Hugh has no idea what they are.
Listening says they're humans. I think they're an
Is
ugly.
that-
I think they're an
Oh,
ugly type of frog.
Yes, their race. I know their race. They're humans.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put Hugh on the loudspeaker so everybody can hear him.
Yes, they are the same race that I once was, or at least that I think I once was. It's unclear, but I know about their biology. If you want to talk about that, I just don't know about them specifically.
Are they
I thought
related?
those were referred to as dudes.
More or less, yeah.
Are they
Yeah.
related to the tetrapods?
They're
very-
related to. I think of all the creatures you know, they're closest to the mammals.
Mm.
But he didn't have any. He didn't have any memories.
Hmm.
He,
Yeah. Oh
that
yeah, he
one-
did.
What on earth are you talking? that one didn't. Only half of all mammals have memories.
I think all mammals have memories.
Well, like functioning.
Is this important right now? Do we need to get into biology and astrology 101 both on this stream right now?
TG's gonna
Well-
think about something for a minute and then look back and pop his trunk and take his wings out.
What were you gonna say,
no.
Fib?
TG looks back, pops his trunk, and goes for the wings, to which propellers come out.
Sick. Sorry, continue. That was just going on in the background.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
Okay. I was probably something about biology.
It's interesting because we found a new form of life.
That is pretty interesting.
That's true. Pretty cool.
You want to hear something not cool and pretty interesting?
Based off of that description, no.
No, but you're gonna tell me anyway.
Okay, now I will, since I was gonna say no, but then. Okay, so mammary glands are modified sweat glands.
Huh.
That doesn't really
Oh.
surprise me.
That's why some marsupials they sweat milk because that's where it comes from. It's a modified sweat gland. So that guy would have mammary glands. They just might not be, as you said
No,
before,
no.
functioning.
So males of the human species have mammary glands. They just don't receive the hormones required to develop into functional mammary glands. Which is to say, they don't really have mammary gland. If it don't do the job, then it don't be the thing.
Well, you have an appendix, but you don't really use it, so it doesn't mean that you don't have an appendix.
All that's biology.
So moving away from biology 101.
Right. Okay, what are we doing next? Are we supposed to go somewhere, do something?
Yes. I think we're going to.
Does
I think
anyone else have an ex-girlfriend that's gonna show up?
what?
Does anyone
Oh.
else have an ex-girlfriend that's gonna show up?
Oh no, I hope not. Oh God. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh boy. No. That's up to the DM, I guess. DM, is anyone's ex-girlfriend showing up?
Any other ex-girlfriends I should know about?
If anyone wants to inform me of an ex-girlfriend I don't know about, they will be showing up.
Oh, I have an ex-girlfriend, but she's dead. So if she shows up,
You have other
it'll
questions?
be unpleasant for everybody.
Didn't we at the
Yeah.
beginning of today go through that reincarnation is definitely a thing in this world?
If we did.
That is true. Yep.
Well, not
and
anymore.
I literally
anymore.
just reincarnated in front of your eyes.
did you die?
I did die.
And now you're
Mechanic-
not
Oh my
dead.
god. It's all my fault.
Yes, I am not dead.
Okay, it's not your fault. No.
Yeah, it's TG's fault because, yeah.
I'm gonna sit down sit down in front of Fibian and be like, "Are you okay?"
Uh.
Yeah, okay.
No. Like. I think there's something seriously wrong with me.
Oh.
Like, what do you mean?
I'm just. I don't know. I'm not like other people. I think.
I'm like checking you over for wounds. You're like, "There's something wrong with me," and I'm like, "Fixing."
Well, there's a laser burn in their chest.
Well, you don't have to be like other people. Right?
I don't know. I don't. Maybe I'm not cut out for social interactions, relationships. Or maybe I'm not supposed to be?
I don't understand. Just
Neither do I.
because just because you decided not to date Liana doesn't mean you're not gonna find anyone else.
But I
Do you not want to find anyone else?
Out of character. I'm starting to suspect Fabian might be either ace or demisexual.
This sounds like an ace confession to me.
Well, demisexual would fit the same bill.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Most demi people don't realize they're demi until they accidentally catch feelings, and then they're like, "What is this feeling so sudden and new? I'm not sure I like it, but I really like
It
you."
came out from you.
I don't know. Like, what if I am a monster?
No.
Hey, that's okay. Being monster is good. Being a monster is great. Just look, our group consists of, that freakish strength monster, that powerhouse monster. We got a robot
Thank
monster.
you.
I'm over there in the background, like pulling my wings in and out.
Yeah, we got a robot monster over there. We've got me, who is like a beautiful ink god / goddess, whatever, and and then there's you, who's a beautiful frog flower child. We're all monsters. It's okay. It's the best. It's the best. It's glorious and warm, and the world is your oyster.
I feel like I need to point this out to the audience, that monster is a legitimate biological term in this world, that Listening Chaos is translating.
Intentionally
That is not-
reinterpreting.
Yes.
Monster means person without a weapon, without a sword. So,
Yeah.
but
Also love to all of our ace friends. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
wait, come on a second. Wait. Okay.
Yes.
Vivian, it's okay if you don't like anybody. It's totally okay. It's totally cool because, you know what? Honestly, a lot of the people we've been meeting are pretty unlikable, barring myself, of course. So,
Of course.
Wow, we suck.
pretty
It's okay to
reasonable.
not like anyone because there's no one in the world worth liking.
We are the worst
Yeah.
possible people to come out to.
So it's a pretty reasonable assessment. I'm gonna glare daggers at both Vivalda and at TG.
I am
and be like,
literally returning it glare for glare.
pretty-
Vivian,
a pretty
I'm pretty sure
unlikable
this
crowd.
embarrassment of a display qualifies as, do you want to strain on either of these two?
I was gonna try to offer emotional support. Alright, you can have
pretty unlikable.
you can have a string on us idiots.
If you want to, you can take it.
But no, but in all honesty, Fabian, don't overthink it. Really, the whole idea was hanging together is because it's a lot of fun, and we're doing more good than bad usually, or at least when it comes to us two. Those other two clowns, I don't know, but buildings around for 1,000+ years, and guy walks in and just starts smashing things.
I'm sorry, did you defeat an entire army of robots? Huh?
Pretty sure you died
you
fighting
mean-
them.
You mean when I used my words to get someone who's really good at defeating robots to make sure it was safe for us? No, I didn't.
Don't have to wait for other people to do my job for me.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
you
yeah.
died fighting them. You do not have a leg to
Yeah.
stand on here.
Yeah, I
but
think.
now, gestures to the lot of me, I'm awesome.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, you know what? Just keep thinking that. Just run along with that delusion. I'm just saying that me and Fabian generally do more good than bad. And it's okay. It's cool. When you're ready for it and the right person shows up, it's gonna be amazing. You're gonna realize it right away. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. That's okay. Because you know what? Up until recently, if anything happened to you, you'd come back and you'd have another chance. Glares at TG again.
Okay, no, look. I've been traveling with you for several months now, and you have always tried to do the right thing, even when you don't know what that is. And you care so much about everyone and everything around you. And I don't think a monster would feel like that. I don't think a monster would care as much as you do. You're beautiful, Phibian. Even if you don't see it. Phibian.
I was listening. Just don't know how to respond.
That's okay. 'Cause we're gonna be here for you. Alright? No matter how long it takes. I'm not giving up on you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Going to clap.
I'm gonna give
And,
Phibian a hug.
I'm going to mildly distract to say, Vivelda, when do you expect the VOD of this to go up on YouTube? And do you post highlight reels of these streams?
I do, and yes, I think I clipped that, but if I didn't, I will. Make sure to put it. One of my goals today is to go through some of the VODs and start getting the backlog up. I'm sorry that they are late.
So, join our Discord and yell at Drenda if you want more VODs and more highlight reels.
Do that. Yelling at Drenda is an excellent way to get more content of the content you crave.
Okay, back to emotions and no more selfish shilling.
Phibian, would you like that? Some emotional support? Do you have any conditions or whatever that need clearing?
I shot Vivian in the heart with a laser. And also mean words.
I think you're gonna have to roll for it.
I'm rolling. I got a 10.
Okay.
Good rolling.
I was really tempted to kiss you, but that seemed really insensitive because you like literally just came out as ace like 30 seconds ago.
Don't worry. I had that problem earlier.
Okay. I guess I'll be a little less insecure.
A little less miserable I'll take too. Like, we're going for small victories here.
I can't believe I actually agree with something Vivelda said.
Does someone want to offer poor TG also emotional support?
No, fuck
who
off.
is like acting all happy and go lucky, but he's emotionally distraught, dude, based off of the.
Oh yeah, no, I just saw some shit and shit accessories, but I'm hiding it behind humor at current.
You are
Nothing like-
also high off the thrill of not actually dying, which I understand a lot.
That's fair. The adrenaline rush, though.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Your brain uses serotonin as a numbing agent, which means he might actually just be high.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to, well, once you're like done hugging Fibian, I'm going to take Fibian aside and ask him a question. So, question. This is important. I want to know. I want to have your outlook on this. So, as of right now, we're the only ones who haven't really changed since our adventure started. What do you think about that?
It's not my fault I bonded to the element of change.
I guess I don't know about you, what you're experiencing, but to me it's kind of it's. I guess it feels like a failure.
Okay.
But I really don't know.
Can you explain that better? Or at least so I can understand it better. You said you feel like a failure?
Yeah, I don't want to make you feel like a failure.
No, I don't. That's why I want to know. I want some clarification, just because I want to. Like I said, like I've been around a long time, and things change all the time. But I think your time is a little bit shorter than mine. So for you, it's got to be a lot stranger to have number one, the person you've known the longest, aside from me, become change itself, and then another person who was partying with you, died and then came back as a robot.
As a whatever that is.
So there's gotta be stuff going on in your head that's probably making you constrict when you really should be in another situation you'd be opening up. So just want to know how do you feel about that?
No, I guess I've been expecting to change. But then I don't.
Is that why you think you're a monster? Because everyone else is changing in response to the environment, and you're staying the same?
Yeah. No, they seem to be doing something right, and I don't know what that is.
Are you telling me you're looking at the absolute disaster that is me and thinking, she's doing something right?
Velda, okay, not the time for
shutting up. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. You
can
can still
talk. Private conversation. You and TG go.
I'll talk to the robot. I'll talk to the robot.
Out of player, the best we can hope for is that we failed upward.
So
actually, out of player, it's a very interesting thing that Fibian is going through, because everyone else is having like these huge character changes thrust upon them, but Fibian will only ever change if she does it.
Oh.
That is story-wise what's happening. Vivelda and TG are being forced to change, and listening is slowly gathering what was once there all along. But Fibian won't change unless Fibian does it. That's based off of what I see is the huge difference between Fibian and everyone else.
You said Fibian does it or does not?
If Fibian doesn't change,
as in
then
does
she
not,
won't change. She has to be the driving force.
Got it. Okay, good. So he does not. Okay, contraction. Just making sure. Okay.
Yes. From a story writing perspective, that appears to be what's going on.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's okay. So I'm gonna say, Fabian. So like, it's good that this doubt and this like reticence and this unsureness. It's all good. That's really good. Okay, don't be afraid of it. Your instincts were actually really good, and I might not have said it before, but when you were hesitant to talk to go along with that blue chick, um that was good. That was really smart. That was really helpful for the group because I clued in on that and I realized that she probably wasn't um you know being honest with us. She was, and so follow your guts. There's a lot of wisdom in there, and it's really helpful to the group. And I don't want you to to diminish your value. Um, this everyone adds, you know, you're adding stuff, and it's really helpful, and I appreciate it. Okay,
Okay.
good, yeah,
Thank you.
of course, you're my baby. I'm gonna give you a hug. Um, you don't have to feel like you're missing out or anything, you know. You want to know a secret about what I always sort of regret?
I think she
What?
said, okay.
Oh, so I sort of regret that I've never had any children of my own. So, that's why I kind of go around calling them my children or my babies because I never had that going for me. And but part of me is kind of happy it never happened because I get to choose who gets to be my babies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's just as special. Uh, so don't worry about like you're making the right choices. You're making the right choices for yourself. That's number one. Um, yeah, I'm happy you're here. You know, and don't. You're not a monster. None of us are. Not really. Um, and even if we were, so what? You know. And even if we were, so what? We're doing good stuff. Okay, that's it. That's all pep talk I want to give you.
Thank
Just
you.
you're welcome. I'm gonna walk away.
Do you want to roll some emotional support?
I want to roll emotional support.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right, it depends. Do you want emotional support?
I don't have any other conditions.
Well, you can also get
At-
strings and XP and +1 forward and insight from the GM about an obstacle facing one of you.
Yeah, let's see. I can use my. Ooh, I'm scared too because I don't have any heart. I'm heartless.
How could you be so heartless, heartless?
Yeah, I'm pretty heartless.
Emotional support is heart or spirit. What's your problem?
Oh, it is spirit.
Oh,
Oh, I thought it was just.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Oh, in that case, then let's try it. Let's go for that spirit. Why do I keep thinking it's just heart?
Because you're
12.
heartless.
Damn.
Fabian,
Nice.
do you open up?
Do I open up?
This isn't like an additional thing. Does what you said earlier count as opening up, is what I'm asking.
Yes. I think.
Okay.
I think so too.
They choose one, and you choose one or take a strain on them. Clear a condition.
No,
Mark XP. +1 forward. Gain insight from the
Fabian
GM.
chooses one. Listening Chaos has the additional choice of a string.
Yeah, they choose one, and you either choose one or take a strain on. Is
Yeah,
that what
okay.
I said?
I thought you were talking to Fabian at the time.
Oh, no, sorry.
Okay.
I think I want the DM insight actually.
I do
The GM
have
insight.
GM, which stands for Gay Master.
Yeah, that's why I said I corrected myself to GM. Sorry.
Fibian, which one would you like? If you can choose insight again.
Yeah.
Did you open up to me earlier?
I think so, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, I just cleared a condition.
Okay. Insight from the GM. Was that Fibian and Listening both asked for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Listening. This will go hand in hand with that knowledge nugget that I gave you to be redeemed earlier.
Okay.
Then the knowledge nugget is when you took that form was excessively familiar to you, and the insight I offer you now is, you're pretty sure that you know that person from a long time ago.
Okay. Well,
You as in like you knew them when they were a child, kind of thing.
I kind of figured that because I think at one point you let slip that they're one of the few beings as old as I am. So
Yeah.
Or similarly
They're
as
one
old
of
as
the
I am.
few beings almost as old as you.
Mm-hmm. So I kind of figured that. So yeah.
Fibian.
Yes.
The insight I give you is that white ball of energy that was whipping around the egg chamber. That was a spirit of someone you know.
Wait, someone we know died?
Someone you
Someone
know
died.
was resurrected recently.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
And if you've been following along close enough, like it sounds like Fibian has been, you probably have a solid guess and know why it's so relevant that that person just died.
Just barely died?
Uh,
Or
Recently.
died?
when TG got the artifact, just before then. So recently.
I don't remember killing anyone.
Big Mama?
No, you killed someone.
I've killed one person, and it's debatable whether or not that's my fault.
I killed him?
Herc would
I don't know. I was
resurrected well
gone.
before then.
So it's not Hark.
I, as the GM, did the killing.
Okay. I'm still concerned.
But you guys should be able to, amongst yourselves, come to a pretty reasonable conclusion as to who is most likely to be the person.
You have way more faith in us than we do.
I have no clue. Zero.
Well
Did Sugar Mama die?
I know who it is, but I'm not going to tell you.
well,
I'm thinking it's Herc.
It's not Hark.
it's not.
DM's
You already
not
said
that.
it's not her.
The reincarnation cycle happens like that. So
So Hark's been
Hark
alive
would
and
have been-
wandering around for a while now.
Herc's reincarnation.
It's the blue girl. She's dead. That's what I thought. She probably killed, turned to a program, and then her body or personality were used to dupe the group.
What blue girl?
Liana.
Liana.
Oh.
Listening supposes that Liana might be dead.
Mm-hmm. That's why she would be down. There's no way she'd be down there otherwise, unless she was dead or someone had used her personality as a way to get to us, which is terrifying. So yeah, that's the most logical answer.
Or
Or you
Gathriel
left
sent
her
her
in
down here to mess with you
Candyland,
guys.
where is known leads to other places.
Yeah. I assumed Gathriel
Is it-
sent her to mess with us.
So yeah, someone is totally evil. They're past. Yeah, that sucks. Sorry, your girlfriend
You're
was
welcome.
used. Your girlfriend was used to try to trick you, but then your good, honest instincts didn't fall for it because good and honest and not a monster. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I could be wrong though. It's unlikely, but I could be wrong.
I will say that I am like so indescribably happy that you didn't fall for that because I did not want to unplayable your character.
Ah.
I'm like, oh goody, you volunteered to get consumed by the villains, and now you can't play Fibian anymore. Oh
Mhm.
boy, I'm so glad you. Everyone else was like, you can choose, and I'm like, no.
Well, I did say no. I said fight. I did say.
Yeah.
You didn't want to deal with evil Fibian?
I did say let's fight him, and I didn't even entertain the idea of saying it's your choice. Everyone else said it's your choice because they're not your mama. I'm your
Let's
mama.
be perfectly
Sure.
clear. Evil Fibian would be like, you wouldn't hurt me, would you? And the entire party would die of heartbreak.
Yep. She would say, "You wouldn't hurt me, would you?" And we would say, "You're right, we won't."
And then
I would
she'd
like to
just
point
get
out
away
that I
with
had-
literally anything.
Yep.
I had
Well-
no heart as TG, and I have less heart now, so I might kill you.
Wow.
Well, I mean, yeah.
No, I was pretty sure she wasn't going to go with them, but also, like, I'm not here to tell people what to do. Especially.
Yeah, you are. That's exactly your whole character is telling people what to do. that's like,
Well,
Listening chaos.
I
do
know
you even
how
hear
much.
Yourself?
huh?
do you even hear yourself?
I never said my job wasn't telling people what to do. I've never once denied this. Okay? Notice how I am not a hypocrite. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I do. I
Of
do
course
other
I'm not a
things.
hippogriff. No one here is big enough to be a hippogriff.
You accuse us of
I'm
getting
gonna
distracted.
log that guy away as the next character idea.
I am a bird. No, okay.
Right
Yeah.
behind, what was it, Spider and Sentient Jack in the Box.
Oh my gosh.
Tempting.
I
That
don't
was-
recall doing that. Was that me?
It's almost certainly your fault. I'm blaming it on you
No.
now.
These
Think
are characters I have logged away just in case TG dies.
well, TG did die, so I
That's a fact.
You should break out your new character. You're dead.
Dies permanently.
oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure permadeath is no longer an option for TG. If you
TG
want
has
him
to be
stop, you gotta
retired.
retire him.
Retired. I think my next character idea is to be an actual
Hey guys,
worm that walks.
you want to know what I thought of?
What?
Oh?
Well, you see, listening's main problem with having a relationship with TG was that he would die.
Oh.
That I was mortal. I'm not mortal anymore.
No, that's not actually the main problem.
That
You
is
weren't listening.
Definitely what you said was the main problem.
No, the real problem is that
You're afraid of
Listening-
getting your heart broken again.
well, it also doesn't want to be vulnerable. Doesn't want to be vulnerable.
Yeah,
Doesn't wanna be
well,
vulnerable.
we're gonna
That's-
beat that out of you with a stick.
You beat that out with a stick. Uh-huh.
That's how you know vulnerability is a good thing.
once again, like I'm not
Okay.
telling people to do all the time.
If
That is
someone wants
100%
to
me.
remind me of a question.
Okay, a question.
There a door. Where do the doors in Space's house lead?
So one of them goes to our
Flufftopia.
house in Flufftopia, or our apartment, anyway. Another one of them goes to. Doesn't one of them go to your new house?
Yes.
Okay. So that was officially set up. That's what I was forgetting.
Sure, totally. Yeah, we definitely did that.
Good.
Speaking of, I need to go check on Rhododendra.
Okay. Just wanted to bring that up. I wanted to ask.
Well, it's 7, so we should wrap up this session. Does anyone have like a dramatic letter they want to write or read or whatever?
I think in place of a dramatic letter, we should go to Fluftopia.
All right, let's go to Fluftopia. DM, would you like to leave us off with a cliffhanger, or shall we just be like, tune in next time at Fluftopia?
We should
Okay.
confront our evil daughter.
You guys open the door to Fluftopia, and you open into your apartment. And as you all like shuffle out, the first thing that catches your eye is through the window a wanted poster for Vivelda.
Oh, hey, cool!
What did you do wrong this time?
Hard to say, really.
Because there's so many bad things that you've done. Of course.
The wanted poster does not specify a price, but does specify condition. Vivelda is wanted dead or incapacitated.
Oof,
Harsh.
that's rough. What
There
is
you
the
go.
small?
That's the cliffhanger you asked for.
Wow. I didn't ask for a cliffhanger. I take it back.
Vivelda wanted dead or unconscious.
Definitely dead. No dead or alive, just definitely dead.
Dead or unable to act.
If you can't kill her, because let's be honest, who can? We at least want her unable to do stuff.
Yeah, good luck with
I
that.
can kill Vivelda very quickly.
You do every day when you tell me that I am a terrible person who can never do anything good.
That sounds so hurtful.
Yeah, it
exactly
feels really
like-
hurtful.
Sounds like something I would say.
Yeah, it feels really hurtful when you say it.
You guys
To
are
me,
really
every day.
ruining my dramatic cliffhanger. We're supposed to go dun dun dun.
Oh,
and
I'm
then-
sorry. Go ahead. Say it again. Say it again.
Dead
You guys
or...
walk through, and through the window, you see a wanted poster for Durenda, dead or
Wow.
incapacitated. Dun
Dun dun dun!
That means you gotta bring her in dead, right?
Bye.
Dead?
All right, let's
Right.
let's raid somebody. Let's raid somebody. Everybody, hop in the Twitch if you're not in the Twitch. And I think we're gonna be raiding a content creator today who does something.
That's very specific. Almost as specific as my, what was that list of things Arm has said that don't make any sense yet?
Yep, I have a relatively long list of things that you said that don't make any sense yet. I'm gonna search family friendly. Who would like to watch building a Lego city?
Okay, that's pretty wholesome.
That does sound awesome.
All right. Oops, sorry. We are raiding this person that I have never met before, unless Bill's live. Is Bill live yet?
Bill's not live.
Everyone, I'm Not a Russian Spy is going to be live
They know.
tomorrow. Okay, we're rating It's the Jang. I added the family friendly tag. So hop in. We're probably going to finish our art stream challenge this coming week, and so we are going to schedule an art stream for the week after that. Looking forward to that. Should be super fun. Tune in next time on possibly Sunday. Our Sunday streams are up in the air, so definitely Tuesday. Go ahead and hit that follow button and hit the notification button so that you can be notified the next time we go live. Remember, you're important and somebody loves you. Goodbye.
If you have a subprime, you can steal money from Jeff Bezos and give it to Durenda.
Woohoo!
For sure.
Anyone
Be
else
safe,
want to
have
say
fun, don't
bye?
die.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Hit the raid button.
And we're clear.
Hitting stop streaming.